but we got, but we got, but we got smacked, but we got smacked, but we got smashed, bro, though.
3, 2, 1, go!
What's up? It's your boy Leverhead back with another Live and Lever Gamers podcast. Yeah, we are here. We got another direct. Wait a minute. Did we get a state of play? That's what it was. We got a Sony state of play on today. A lot of games are shown off. Man, we got to talk about it. Last week was the Nintendo partnership showcase. This week, the week before that was Microsoft.
True.
Man, we as gamers, shouldn't we be thankful and appreciative of all the news? Let's hope next week we get some more news. Hope, there's rumors that a mainline direct might happen. I don't know if that's true though. But anyway, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. What's up, Norris? Why you quiet, bro?
Playing Dragon Quest, sir.
Boom!
But I'm here. I am here.
Man, I don't know how you feel playing. You ain't sleeping? You ain't sleeping?
I'm sleeping because I'm older. I'm working all day.
That ain't got nothing to do with
I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do.
That's that game, bro. That's Sleepy Pill Central. And then, anyway, what's up, man?
Sleepy gameplay?
Yeah, Sleepy Snoozeville. What's up, Comic Book Crunch? What's up, Video Game Herd? Welcome to the show. Now, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all sharing this. Make sure y'all putting it out in the ethos out here in the internet streets. Flood the streets. Let them know we up in this piece. The Live Level Gamers podcast is live. What's up, people?
Yes, sir.
Man, so my son got this keyboard all dripping off. Okay, my keyboard almost fell on the ground. I leaned on it and it didn't have.
Ooh, Lord, don't do that.
I know. I got to go up there and have a conversation. Like, sir, push my keyboard back like it was. Anyway, welcome to the show. This is 408, the 408th episode of the Live and Level Gamers podcast. And I don't even know if that's the actual right number sometimes. I'm like, is that the actual right number?
That's what it's going to be today.
Because I think I might have missed some episodes. But anyway, welcome to the pod of K-Bum 20, Mr. Norris, yours truly. We are in this piece where gamers come to talk. That's right. That's where gamers come to talk. Thank you, Neil. You know what? We still know our motto. But anyway, man, it was a lot shown on tonight.
Yeah, it was.
Keith, did we get a new
Fire.
Keena? Did
Fire.
we get a new? Dude, that's the only reason why you was. I already knew what you was. I just like
Man.
Keith. This is
That is how you open up a show, though. They open up that show real nice.
That was nice.
I ain't gonna front.
That was nice. So we're gonna get into it. I don't know how much we're gonna discuss outside of that because this was a 60-minute state of play. And
There's some stuff I want to talk about. Some stuff that I saw that I liked and didn't like.
I don't know how much we can go outside of the state of play in this podcast.
Oh, my bad.
We probably gonna pretty much just talk about the state of play. Because there's some other things I want to talk about, but we're going to say that for next week. I got an interesting topic that I think we've been talking about in the background on the chat, but I think we'll bring it to the forefront. But on today, we just focus on the state of play. So we might talk about the pragmatic comparison debates, but that kind of ties into some of what I want to talk about. But I don't think I have the time to flesh it out tonight, so I don't want to start it and can't finish it. So we might just stick with the recap. Let me see. Sony boys got one. The thing is, do they play Keena? That'll be my question. Do Sony boys really play Keena? Like, I like Keena.
They played enough that they got a sequel.
They Greenlit a sequel. That's right. That's true. It was nice seeing the directors. But anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Anything other than that? And this what we wanted to talk about last week was Michael Jackson. Did anybody see the trailer for Michael Jackson? That was what I was wanting to break the ice with. Who is excited for this Michael Jackson biopic, or how would you say this?
It's a biopic.
Okay,
I think
biopic.
that's a good term.
Do y'all think it's going to be better than the American Dream one?
Nope.
I like the American Dream.
I know that's what I'm saying. Do y'all think it's gonna be better than? Because that was good. That was
I like that one.
That was real good.
I don't know if it has to be better than. It just has to be his own thing, right? And I like the fact that the main, because first I didn't like the main actor because he didn't look like him until I found out he family. So I'm like, nah, he cool, and he got the moves too. No, he family. He can do whatever. Let family do it. That's what I'm on. If you're gonna let anybody do it that don't look like Michael, at least let family do it.
I think he got I think they got to top it with a budget like what they gonna have, man. They got to top it, man. They got to have the best one.
Found one.
That's like topping the 5 Heartbeats with a bigger budget. It's a classic, bro. It's a classic.
That's why they not making a Heartbeats remake.
They'll never top American Dream.
The Temptations was the Heartbeats. That Temptations, but that was a good one too. The
Temptation movie wasn't as good as the 5 Heartbeats, though. Out of my book.
I don't know, man. It was up there.
Is there a hot in the house tonight?
Stand up.
Stand up. Let me stop. I'm sorry, bro. I got amp. I'm sorry.
No. Wait a minute, man. Ain't nobody.
I got nothing but love for you, baby.
There you go, Keith. Thank you, Keith. Nothing but love for you. Is that the 5 Heartbeats still? No, man. Y'all got to talk about the Temptations, man. Ain't nobody but nothing about David Ruffin. I made you. Y'all got to talk about that.
Temptation without David Ruffin is just another group in search of a David Ruffin.
That's right. What you say, Keith? Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
Ain't nobody coming to see you,
I don't
Otis.
know, K-Bum. I don't know if the 5 Heartbeats is better than the Temptations. They tit for tat. I don't know, bro.
They got some good quotes in the Temptations, man. But as a whole, I don't know, man. That I don't know. I like the 5 Heartbeats.
I'm sorry, y'all. We black and we love our culture. Anyway,
okay, sorry. Let me stop.
With that being said, I'm looking forward. Thank you, Boo Boo. I'm looking forward to Michael Jackson. Go on, Kendall. She heard me say Michael Jackson. She lost the cool. She a Michael Jackson fan. She a Michael Jackson fan. I don't know how and why, but she is. I know why, but it's just shocking that Michael Jackson just transcends eras. But anyway, I'm looking forward to that coming out. What'd you say, Keith?
I said, what you about to say her culture?
I said her era, yeah. I don't, Michael Jackson, but he transcends eras. I was going to say culture, but yeah, eras. Anything else before we get into what you've been gaming on so we can give all our attention to this state of play?
I haven't seen it, but they did release the Spider-Man Noir trailer. I have not got a chance to see it, but I didn't know it was going to be live action. It's actually live action. That's surprising.
Wait a minute. What is this?
Yeah, Spider-Man Noir.
They announced it. They shown it today. I didn't watch it either.
I don't know what this is. Would you like to explain?
It's so into the Spider-Verse, the movie Spider-Man Noir, played by Nicolas Cage. They green lighted an actual
spinoff
series. Yeah, spinoff. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Is it K-Bomb? Is it Marvel? Or is it Sony? Who
it's Sony. It's Sony. It's Spider-Man property. So it's Sony.
I'm not interested.
But it's on Amazon. Though. I think Amazon's producing it.
Oh, okay.
I gotta see.
I don't think Sony.
Nicolas Cage. I gotta see it, man. I ain't gonna go as far as Keith, but I gotta see it. I'm with you though, Keith. I'm I'm a
you know what I'm saying?
I'm a foot and a half on your side. But
go water down. Like
true. I mean that's true. I mean it's true though. But yeah, we'll see about it.
Yeah, I think I'm on Key's side with it, but I give old Nicholas a smidget of a chance to win me over, but I ain't convinced he will. What's up? Who is that? Alexander. What's up, man? Snuck up in here. But anyway, we have broke the ice. Y'all up in here. Let's get it in. What have you been gaming on? Let's go. You know what time it is? It's time for What Have You Been Gaming On? Sing it, folks. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. What you been gaming on? 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 Gaming on, gaming on, gaming on. Yes, sir, yes, sir. What have you been gaming on since last week? 7 days? What have you been playing? Who wants to take the floor?
Yeah, I can go ahead. I know you usually goes first, so I'll go ahead and get mine out the way. What I've been gaming on, actually, I had some kids come by for Super Bowl, and they wanted to. One of the kids had a whole mindset that, when I get over to Uncle Kellen's house, I'm gonna ask him to play his video games. And he was big proud, and he set foot in my house and asked me, and I told him, no. I do not let children. I do. He was so excited. His brother told me, yeah, Simeon said he was going to ask to play your games in the car when he comes over. I'm like, oh, that's so sad for Simeon. But you know what? Because I have the Xbox, I have the PlayStation, I have the Switch, I have the Switch 2. And I said, you know what?
Wait a minute, you got the Xbox?
I've been out of Xbox, bro. I mean, not the Xbox Series X, not that.
The Series S?
Xbox One.
Oh, the one. Okay, I got that.
The one. So I said, you know what?
Who want to play that?
I said I have it.
Oh.
So I said, you know what? You can be nice, K-Bomb. So I let the kid play the Switch. And as soon as he picked up the Switch, he was like, "Where's Mario?" I said, "Man, I don't got no Mario games." And then I remember I had the Spark of Hope games. I said, "No, man, play this, man. I don't got Mario Kart, but you can play this." And so I let little homie play it, and I said all that to say, I didn't play my Switch, but it did drive me to pick up my Switch too. And so I did get a chance to play a little bit more of Hades 2. I know I'm very close. I'm probably in the last act, if I'm not mistaken. I think I'm in the last act for Hades 2. So I picked that back up and started back. I'm a bit rusty. Took a lot of damage on my run through, but I did beat it. And so I know I'm very close to beating that game. So that's one of the games I've been gaming on. The other games are the usuals, which is 2K and Marvel Rivals. But there is another game. There is another game in this list of games. I decided to go ahead and play the demo of Pragmata.
Oh! Hey, wait a minute here. First of all, can I ask you a question before you go into that?
Yes, sir.
Slap yourself for not letting that boy play the Switch 2. I could not let that pass. How did you not let him play the Switch 2, man? Why'd you give this bad representation of the Switch Nintendo family?
Not let children play with my new systems.
Oh, man. I was like,
I feel that.
I'm like, what?
Nah. Because my hookup for the Switch 2 is upstairs on the big TV where we're watching the Super Bowl. So I'm not about to hook it up there, and I definitely ain't about to put it into his hands.
Anyway,
you ain't dropping nothing.
The floor is yours. You said Pragmata. Go ahead.
Pragmata. I got a chance to play Pragmata. Got a chance to play through the little demo area. And a couple of things. One, it very much reminds me of Booty Blade. The settings, the music, the speed in which the game is played, it is very reminiscent. Like, I guess the atmosphere. There we go. The atmosphere reminds me of Stellar Blade. It really does, which is not really a great thing for me. But I decided to play the game. I wanted to give it a try. Because guys talked about the controls and how it was like quick. What we call them things? The quick action events. I forget what we call them.
Yeah, time events. Quick time.
Yeah, quick time events. So I was like, you know what? Let me give it a try. Let me test this out. Let me try the game. Let me play it. And I have a verdict for you. What we call them? Oh, that's trash. Okay. Let me say why I think it's trash. Let me say why I think. So what this game is when I play it, because this is the RE engine, right?
1000%.
This is just an excuse, in my opinion. This is Resident Evil for robots. The reason why I say that is Resident Evil, you move slow. And the zombies kind of move slowish too as well. Depending on which Resident Evil you're talking about. But normally, not 4, because 4, they were running at you. And you were roundhousing folks. But normally, they move a little slow. You move a little slow. So how do you move slow with a sci-fi? Well, give you something to do to draw your attention away so you have to move. You can't just boom, 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 take them out. And so when I thought about it as, these are just zombies, this is really just a shell for a Resident Evil game, it made sense to me. And to me, then that made me like less the whole mechanics of the entering in the secret code before you could shoot them. And so that to me, that bugged me. I didn't like it. To me, it made me move slower just for the sake of moving slower, or to make it feel. To me, it felt like a Resident Evil game when I played it, because of the way you have to move and have to. And yes, you have a dodge. Yes, you have a sprint. So you have more movement than you would in a Resident Evil. But to me, it just feels like Resident Evil with robots. And so it's a no for me. I gave it a try. I tested it out. The first time I did the mechanic, I'm like, that's not so bad. And then I got overwhelmed with enemies. I'm trying to boom, 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 shoot, boom, 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 shoot. I'm like, why am I doing this? It doesn't always feel intuitive. And like, I just want to shoot. I don't want to do all this. I want to have combat. So for me, it's a no. I can understand the appeal, especially if you are a fan of RE Engine and the Resident Evil games. I see it. It to me is those games with robots, but for me, it's a no dog. So that's what I've been gaming on.
Okay, all right. You do know though, like I don't know if you saw Pragmata today in the PlayStation state. Well, you had to. You saw that those robots didn't move slow, so I don't think that's indicative of all what you're going to encounter. But no, that's. Hey, okay.
The whole mechanic to me is a nail. I'm not a big fan of the mechanic. The whole mechanic to me is a nail.
All right. Mr. Norris, the floor is yours, bro.
Thank you very much, Nia. I know you're listening. Check out Epic Game Store. There's a game on there that looks absolutely interesting. It's called Nobody Wants to Die. Alrighty then. What have I been gaming on? The only game that I've been gaming on for real, excuse me, my voice, is Dragon Quest 7. I really haven't gained on much. Haven't really had time to game on anything outside of that. I did look at Final Fantasy 7 and I said, I'll get back to you eventually. But I haven't really gained on anything other than Dragon Quest 7 outside of a few test runs. And okay, so the first test run was Monster Hunter Stories 3 on Switch 2. Didn't like it. Not on the Switch 2, I did not like it. To me, the frame pacing was bad, and it immediately made me not want to play the game. So I didn't even get deep into the demo on Switch 2. I did go and download it for the PC, and it was a lot better experience. I still didn't play too much of it, but it was a lot better experience. Resident Evil Village is on Game Pass. The first time I played that game was on Google Stadia. So I wanted to play it on my PC to see it at its fullest glory. And it was amazing, but I'm not going to go through that game. But yeah, the other game that I kind of snippet was the Talos Principle 2. This is 1000% a Keith game. It's like a puzzle game where you in these rooms and you gotta basically figure out how to get out the room. They're almost like little mini escape rooms, if you will. What else did I play? I played some other stuff on my Switch too that I deleted. Nia was telling me about a game. This will be the last one, then I'll give it to you, Level. Let me find that thing. Let me go to my wish list. It actually came out today. It's called Chroma Gun. They got a Chroma Gun 1 that's out, but I wanted to play Chroma Gun 2. Yeah, it's out right now. It's out for $17.99. It's another one of those puzzle games. When I see it, it kind of reminds me of Portal. If you ever play Portal, it kind of reminds me of that, where you got to shoot these little orbs and change them to different colors to attach them to the wall, and sometimes you got to mix colors. Definitely something that I can use to like not play like Dragon Quest or some other game that I'm trying to get deep into. Something I can just kind of play and challenge my brain a little bit. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna pick this up. Chroma Gun 2, Die Hard, DYE, as in die like colors. But that's all I've been gaming on, man. Haven't really done much outside of the little snippets that I played.
All right. I want to read. I see Chad Man up in here. What's up, bro? Welcome to the show. K-Bone. Comic Book Crunch said, take your nephew to Target and let him play the demo station.
I ain't taking that boy nowhere.
Take him to
Tell his
Target.
daddy to do it. Nah,
Take
be
your
cool.
nephew to Target, man. Let that man get him some gaming in. But anyway, what have I been gaming on? So I didn't get into a whole lot this week. Primarily the same game on two different systems. Well, no, that's not true. I played a couple of games, but I did spend most of my time playing Pragmata Demo on the Switch 2 and the PlayStation 5. I talked about it last week when I got off the pod. I did get a chance to go through the full demo on both systems. And I was going to make a video talking about this. I really think it's impressive what Capcom has been able to achieve with, this RE engine and these games, running at 60 frames per second on the Switch 2. For me, I'm not going to say I didn't feel some slowdown here and there, but it did not feel bad. It looks good. It plays good. I'm on the other side of K-Bump. I actually do like the system with the hacking and all that. The last boss was kind of challenging because he did not move slow. He would come at you regardless if you was ready for him or not. And that was interesting, hacking him and then trying to.
They get stuck on the wall for like 5 minutes, and then you can do your thing and shoot them like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, they gonna allow you to open it. I mean, the game trying to give you an opportunity to beat the boss. But again, this is early. This is an early game part of the game, and I just perceive there's going to be bosses in the game that's not going to be as forgiving with that mechanic. But anyway, I mean, I'm just sharing my opinion. I'm not mad at anybody that don't like it.
I'm not hating on your opinion, sir.
Okay,
I hope people do enjoy it.
But no, I like what I experienced, and I can say that to me, going between the PlayStation 5 version and the Switch 2 version, yes, are there things I noticed different? The hair, the lighting, the bloom is not
Hairgate, not Hairgate.
Yeah, Hairgate is real. It's a real situation. Another thing I would say is the draw depth of field is different. Of course, PlayStation has a little bit more detail. in the shadows and all that. But for the most part, it's the same game. And it's really impressive. I think y'all need to go back to my channel and watch that video I made where I was just really just showing. I was just sitting down here unpacking all my stuff from the coming back from Christmas, and I was just looking at the literal size difference of the Switch 2 to the PlayStation 5. And it's like, man, I don't think we put enough respect and enough appreciation. This is a topic we might hit next week. Are we giving NVIDIA the proper respect and praise for what they have been able to achieve with the Switch 2 when we see in these games that no one, honestly, if we be honest, thought was possible. And we none of us thought this was going to be the case. And to see these games running not, okay, but actually really well on the Switch 2 with the size factor that it is. And then, looking at, I think, Keith, you shared this with the comparison of Pragmata between the Xbox Rogue Ally. Is that what that was compared to?
Yeah, I thought that was very interesting.
Yeah. To see that and then see the Switch and then know that device is literally $700-$800 more than the Switch 2. And to see just how comparable and pretty much on par, not in all capacities, but for the most part, it's the same experience. You're not really missing much, and in some ways, it outperforms that build. Because of Capcom optimizing it for the Switch 2. I think we don't put enough respect, and it was a topic I wanted to talk about, but not today because it's about the PlayStation 5. It's about the state of play. So I also played Final Fantasy VII. I deleted my demo of Dragon Quest VII. I said, get the heck out of here so I can make room for this 90 gigs for this Final Fantasy VII. And I'm on the 5th stage. I just finished the 4th stage. We heading back.
Get out of here. Get out of here, brother. Huh?
Yeah, get out of here, Tex. Ain't nobody reading. We listening. Anyway, so
no, sir. We're reading.
Yeah, not games though. I don't come to the game to read. I read my Bibles. I read other books. I didn't come here to read. I came to turn off my brain, not to sit up here and be reading again. But anyway, I played Final Fantasy VII. I'm on the 5th stage. Yeah, it
really
is
key.
fun. It is fun to mental. What's the comedian name? But anyway, you keep distracting me. But I'm on the 5th stage. We going back. We literally just got caught on the train. Now, this is my first time ever playing Final Fantasy, so just to give y'all kind of where I'm at, I'm on the train. Barrett, is it Barrett or Garrett? Is it Barrett?
Barrett.
Yeah,
Barrett
is having an argument with one of the people on the bus. Because they call is it Avalanche? Yeah, they call Avalanche. And he like, dude, I can't stand these Avalanche people. And Barry is Avalanche. He was kind of getting in his emotions. The Cloud had to come up to him and calm him down. But that's where I'm at. So far, so good. I'm enjoying it. And we just going to keep pushing through, man. Seeing if Level can get through this RPG / hack and slash. So we'll see. But that's what I've been gaming on. I don't think I played anything else. I don't think I did. I did download. I'm in process of downloading. What's that Japanese game? They had a demo for it.
Monster Hunter?
No, not Monster Hunter. It's Yakuza.
You don't want to read.
Yakuza? Yeah, that's what I'm downloading. Yeah. Well, it's downloaded, so I'm going to play that. But anyway, that's what I've been gaming on, man. So
I did forget to mention I played the demo of Pragmata on the PlayStation. It was not on the Switch.
Pragmata.
Just thought I'd clear it.
Okay.
Just thought I'd clear that up.
You played it on the PlayStation. Okay, cool. I figured that. I figured you wouldn't play it on the Switch, so I didn't even really That wasn't my mind. I thought it was. I was thinking PlayStation. So anyway, let's get into this. So Sony had its first state of play. It's like they all chose to just come back to back. Oh, Microsoft is your week. Oh, you coming out first? Okay. Nintendo, you doing your partner? Okay, we just wait till y'all done, and then we'll come and do our thing. And they had a lot to announce. So the Sony had their state of play today, and I want to pull it up. I had it already started, and before we get into just talking about it, just want to get y'all takes, man. Just how did y'all feel before we really get into dissecting it? How did y'all feel about the state of play today? Anybody can go.
The non-Sony guy will go. I thought it was a fantastic show. I thought it was a fantastic show. They had a plethora of brand new titles that we hadn't seen before, which is something that I said that's what I want to see. I thought the pacing was good. I thought the games that they showed was good. Not everything was for me. There's a lot of Sony, formula shown today, but overall, I thought it was a really good show.
Okay, K-Bun, what was your thoughts?
Some of my bingo cards were not checked off. So that's kind of a letdown for me on what I was looking for. But I thought I agree with Keith. I had a different opinion of the show when I went back through my notes and looked at everything that was new. And then that changed my opinion of the show. Okay, I see. But it wasn't the one where the Wolverine blew your socks off. It wasn't that one, right? But it wasn't like the last one they had. So it was definitely better than the last one, which was just snooze. But not the Wolverine one that kind of blew your socks off. So, but it was a good show. It was a good showing. I think everybody kind of had a pretty good show this past month. I still like Xbox's showcase the way they do it better. I still think that's the best way. And Sony tries to give you a little bit of that, but it's not enough. It still feels rushed. But that's my opinion.
Yeah, I'm kind of in that boat. I thought it was decent. It didn't blow me away, but it had some unexpected announcements, like what we're looking at right now with Kina. That was nice to see. And I would say this: I complained about the quality of the stream last week with Nintendo and the partner showcase.
Correct.
And I would have to say I felt the exact same way about this stream. I was like, this stream was terrible. But yeah, it was terrible. But so I'm like, man, I need to come back and let it be known I felt the exact same way. So I thought it was a decent direct. I thought it was cool. It was better than to me, it was better than the partner showcase. It was, I just think Microsoft was so just not too, it wasn't overly bloated. You got time to really feel what they were showing, and the presentation was top notch. I don't think it was up there. I think it was decent. I think it was a decent showing. I would say I want more than this.
I definitely want more.
And a lot of these games feel like games we've seen before. Kind of like, that same complaint we had with Nintendo where they show a lot of these games that we feel like stop showing us and stuff. And it did get Nintendo-ish with these nostalgic, I'm like, when did Sony start doing this? Like these old, like 16-bit games. That was kind of confused. That didn't feel Sony to me. That kind of felt out of place to me. But we're going to break it down as we get into it. But, yeah, I think it was decent. We'll give our overall grade once we get to the end. But the show kicked off. This is a 60-minute show. So we pretty much going to just dedicate the whole pod to this particular state of play. And, because it's long enough to basically cover the whole. So it started off, I got to say, it started off good.
With a banger.
It started off good. It started off with what something that me and Keith came very acquainted with at the beginning of the PlayStation, and that's Kina. And they fleshing it out, man, it looked. I wasn't for sure at first if that's what it was,
because it looked too good.
It looked better, and it looked more. Yeah, Keith came up. It looked, and I didn't see the little things running around. So,
and she's older too. You can tell.
Older, but the clothes and the staff gave it away. But this looks good. This looks good. What y'all think about Kina? What is it called? Kina what?
Scars of. I wrote it down. It's Scars.
I got it up here. Well, go ahead. If you got it, I'm trying to.
Scars of Cosmora.
Yeah, Scars of Cosmora. Bridge of Spirit sequel. This looks good.
Yes.
Spirit guides here.
This looks real good. Go ahead. Y'all got it. Who want to go?
I guess I'm already talking. I'll go. So I'm a visual dude. You know, I love visuals and graphics. And this could be a cartoon, bro. Like because it's dancing that line of shell shaded while still doing the realistic. I don't know. It's dancing a Pixar type of line with it. And it's one thing I wrote down my notes was this is beautiful, man.
Yeah.
I love the play with the shadows and the dark and the glowing, but the lighting. Like I'm going to play Bridge of Spirits before this game comes out. That's how this game won me over.
You haven't played?
Yeah, I have it. I have it.
Okay.
I haven't played it, but I have the game. I just haven't played it.
Okay.
But the gameplay looks good. The art looks good. The acting looks good. The voice acting is good. The visuals is top notch. Like this hits every button that I look for in a Sony game. So it just looks so clean, man. It was a great way, and the fact that it says PlayStation Studios, so they're really again partnering with PlayStation to make this game, and it shows, man. It looks top notch. It looks like a AAA game, if you ask me.
Yeah, absolutely. Keith, come on in, man. What was your thoughts on Kina, Scars, Kamara?
Man, I'm so happy that we are finally here. I've been, K-Bun's been kind of quiet in the chat, and I was like, Level gave me a little bit, and I'm like, I can't wait to hear what these brothers got to say. And Kina kicked the dough in. Boom! I'm in here, baby. I did not expect to see Kina ever again. I thought, once we had Kina Bridge of Spirits, that was it. We had our fun, we had our time, but this game it looks like it has expanded upon everything the first game was, and so much more. The first game was, very linear and very budgeted, but it had all the makings of something very incredible. And it wasn't even a bad game. I'm just saying, like, you could tell the budget. And this game looks like they clearly been working on this game ever since they released the first one. It looks that good. It looks like a complete transformation. This is how you do a sequel. This is how you go bigger, you go harder, and you make people remember your title. And I think Kina looks good. It has all the ingredients. Now I just got to play it to see if it all works. But I'm excited for this one.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in absolute agreement with both you guys. I'm going to say this. It really makes me feel like the Bridge of Spirits was like a concept beta, and this is the actual fleshed out reality of what they was going for, because this feels like an actual absolutely complete game. Bridge of Spirits didn't feel like a complete game. It felt like a tech demo. It felt like a demo. I kind of compare it to, what was that game on Xbox? It looked brilliant, but it was nothing but a tech demo for the Xbox One. Rise of Rona. Rise of Rona.
Okay.
Rise of Rona was not a real. It wasn't a full.
Rise Son of Rome.
Yeah, Rise Son of Rome. was not a full game. It was just really just showing off the power of the Xbox One. But this, to me, feels like they took what they was trying to do in concept and they made it a reality. This looks good. It looks real good. Like there's no complaints here. And seeing it in a even clearer, it's like, man, they got something here. It also makes me think about going from the original Uncharted to Uncharted 2. Like Uncharted 2 was kind of the realization. They realized their vision. It's like these guys got a chance to get a bigger budget. Now they can realize the vision, and they realize it. So I'm looking forward to this. This was a surprise. So
it was a surprise.
It was a surprise. I can't front. I was like, dang, Sony already owned it. But we'll continue. And,
I did want to say before we continue.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest. This is a little jab, but it should make sense. I believe this turnaround, the way that PlayStation partnered with them and made this game, is what Microsoft was expecting from Hellblade.
Okay, flesh that out.
So Microsoft,
what you're saying, but like make it clear.
They were expecting this to take something that was small. Senua, the first Hellblade was a small game. It was targeted audience. It was a AA trying to make a triple-A game on a AA budget. But it was well received in this community. And so Xbox bought them and said, okay, we're going to back you, give you some money. Now make a bigger version of that game. And all they did was make it beautiful, and the gameplay was still bad. And the game was not good. They made it prettier, but the gameplay is bad. But this game, which Sony partnered with them the first time, partnered with them again, and actually has Sony Studios logo that pops up before this game came out, before they showed this game, which means it's first party at this point, because it's published by PlayStation Studios. And what we're seeing in our reaction to this is what I believe Microsoft was hoping they would get with Senua, which is, oh my God, this is a bigger version of the game. It looks better in every aspect. Every aspect that the game it looks better. And yes, we haven't got our hands on it. We haven't fully seen the fleshed out gameplay, but it is giving us those vibes that says, hey, this is a bigger, better version of the game. And I'm saying I'm thinking that this is what Xbox thought they were getting when they bought that game.
Welcome to the show, Dark Wing, man. I see you down there. He said that definitely a jab. So the second game that they showed, and I think K-Bum, but like you said, we haven't played it yet, so we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. But looking at it and playing the original one, I don't see how they're gonna screw this up. It looks amazing. We never felt what we saw with Hellblade 2. We didn't even believe what we were seeing half the time. And when it finally came out, we had a reason not to believe it. But anyway, this was the game. This was the second game. This is from Sucker Punch. This is Ghost of Yotei Legends. And I'm going to be honest with you. I was like, I don't care, about this. But what did y'all feel? This kind of was not, I was like, why? Anyway, that was how I felt about it, but I don't know how y'all feel.
As a huge Ghost fan, I agree. I didn't care. I didn't write no notes for it. I was like, all right, next game. I didn't really care. Not saying I think it's bad. I just don't care.
Yeah, I didn't care. Me and K-Bum actually played Ghost of Tsushima's version of this, and we actually had the few times we did play, I enjoyed it. But I haven't even played through the game yet to care about this. So I don't care about this. Go ahead, K-Bone.
Okay, I'll try to be quick. I'm trying to watch my time. This is a whole different game. This is not just DLC. This and you know level because we played it, but this is a whole different game.
Yeah, it's a different game.
It's pretty much a different game. To me, it's not just the same like DLC, which is like a continuation, different story of the same game. This is something totally different.
This is multiplayer, it's the whole different experience. You're right.
It is raiding in Ghost. Yep. That's pretty much what it is, Nia. And there is an audience for this even more right now. These 4-player co-op games, the audience is even bigger now. Yes, it may not be our cup of tea. It's not even my cup of tea, even though I'm doing a little defending here. But there's a large audience for these type of games. And I want to put out there that this is more than just DLC. This is a totally different game with playable characters like a hero shooter in that aspect. But I think it's dope. It's not my cup of tea. I don't see myself doing it, but there's still a huge audience for this, and I think it should have a decent impact in the Ghost universe. Because even the legend for the original Ghost got bigger after we stopped playing it. Like it grew. So I think it has a backing from the first Ghost, and so I think this one, if I'm gonna stretch it a little bit. I think this is gonna be bigger than the first Legends that dropped in Ghost of Tsushima. I think it's gonna be bigger.
I'm hoping that what was the protagonist for the original Tsushima? Was it Jin? Gene? What was his name?
No, Jin was the main character.
Yeah.
You said protagonist. Sorry. Yes, Jin.
Yeah, I think if he in it, that'd be cool to see. If it's talking about Legends.
I don't think so.
I'm just saying if. I ain't saying he is. But anyway, let's continue to move on. Like I said, this is where it kind of hit. Like I was like, I don't know about all this, but the next game they showed was Death Stranding.
Let's speed that up. Let's speed that up.
What you mean?
Let's stay it and let's keep moving.
No, wait, no.
It's a PC announcement. It's a PC announcement. There's nothing new with the game. There's no DLC. It's a PC announcement.
Yeah, I didn't really care for this either. It was a waste of time.
It's not the game. It's the fact that the only announcement is, hey, now it's coming for PC. That's not. Yeah. To me, that's not conversation worthy.
March 19th.
Okay, so let's move on. K-Bone said let's get out of here with this. So the next game that they showed was, what was this?
For Loop.
There it is. For Loop. So it kind of put me in a mind. I thought it was like a Division-ish. It felt Division-ish. When I was looking at it, it did feel Division-ish to me. But
I can see.
It's like
four-player combat sandbox. It's actually Left 4 Dead.
Yeah,
it's actually Left 4 Dead is what it is.
Yeah.
If you want to put it close to someone, I think Left 4 Dead is a good comparison.
I'm talking about how like when I was looking at it, because I didn't see that one part. I saw this part that I'm looking at right now, and this like they look like kind of like Division with like what they call it.
Oh, okay.
With
Dark Zone,
exoskeleton stuff on it. So yeah, it reminded me of Division, but then I was like, what is it? Because I didn't see the beginning. So, but yeah, go ahead. What y'all think it is?
So I'll go with this one. For Loop. Now I was sitting there watching this game, and when it went straight into the multiplayer, I actually felt the Division. Not Division. Sorry, you said that. Helldivers. Like you get with the stuff falling from the sky. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't really care for this. Ain't something that interests me. But like I always say, if y'all want to play a multiplayer game, I'm always down to play a multiplayer game with y'all. However, this was like the second game I took notes on. And I took notes because I was watching it from the PlayStation website, and as I'm watching it, I'm reading the comments because I wasn't really paying attention to the game anymore because I wasn't interested. And the comments was like, "Yo, hurry up, move past this game. Ew, trash. We don't want this." And it just got me thinking like how Sony gamers really don't be messing with the multiplayer like that, because they was like, "Yo, get this out of here, blah blah blah." But for me, I don't really care. Like I said, I'll play it if y'all want to play it, but it's definitely not nowhere near my radar.
K-Bomb.
Yeah, I think it's a different premise, right? This is I believe a roguelike co-op game. So it is a bit different than any game out there. Because no one's really doing co-op roguelike. So to me, that gives it a leg, and I think it stands up. It looks good on its own. The game looks good. The gameplay looks good. The mechanics look good. The bosses look good. And if it can find a niche similar to like Arc Raiders and find a community, I think it may be pretty big. Because Helldivers, matter of fact, Helldivers found a good community, and they fostered that community and blew up. Same thing with Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders has found an audience in the community, and it's blowing up. And I feel this game has, I think I wrote down, this game has potential. It has potential to be like a Helldiver, because no one's, that's what I wrote down. This game has potential because no one's really doing this. They're doing co-op, but not co-op roguelike. So I definitely think if it can land well with gamers, it can carve out its own little niche.
Okay. I'm gonna say this. I thought it looked cool. It ain't my typical cup of tea. This is not something I would just go get unless I knew y'all was getting it and we was playing it together.
Right.
That's kind of how I looked at it. And like I said, it put me in the mind of Division, Helldivers, that type of world. And I'm down for it if y'all down for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm down to jump in it. But I'm not going to lie, looking at it again, there is some interesting things going on in it. I don't want to poo-poo it. When you looking at it before, it was kind of bad feed. But looking at it like in its full glory, it don't look bad. It's just, this is not something I would play. I would play this if y'all played it. That's how I look. And I feel like I'll have fun with it if I'm there, because I'll be having fun with y'all. Like Helldivers was fun because I was with y'all. Division, I would never buy Division, even of myself. But being on there with y'all, or being on there with K-Bum and Shaw and King Cooper and the rest, that was, man, some of the best gaming experiences I had. So I enjoy that, but just for me to go out and buy it and jump on random, heck no, I would never happen. So
True.
We go into Pragmata.
What's this?
So I feel like we can skip this, but they did show some new stuff. I don't know if y'all got anything to say here.
I don't.
K-Bomb, did you have anything?
I'll say it after the next game. I have something to say, but I'll say it after the next game.
Okay, so we get the reason I wanted to go through, because it's going to explain why I said decent. But so Pragmata, but I like what they showing here. I do like what they letting you see kind of the world. You did get to see some new enemy types. It's a beautiful game. It's an interesting aesthetic. It's futuristic, but it's weird. Like what's going on with this world? Who created this world? Like
it looks empty. It feels empty though, man.
I think the computers, the AI, wiped out humanity. I think that's what I think happened. AI wiped out humanity, and they perceived it as a threat, something like that. And it looked like everything distorted. But go ahead, K-Bum. Like I'm looking at this. This looks like.
But yes, Stellar Blade felt empty too, though. That's what I'm saying. Similar to Stellar Blade, because it felt empty. And that's why I said some of it does make me feel Hellblade-ish, but not Hellblade. Sorry, Stellar Blade. But the emptiness to me just doesn't. I don't know. Not a big.
Ooh, that looks freaky. I'm not gonna lie. Them babies look freaky. I don't like that. I don't like what they do to them babies. My whole back tingled up. Anyway, go ahead, K-Bum. My bad. I'm serious, man. I hate when they use babies.
No, I'm good.
Okay, so the next thing we see is Capcom Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 9 Requiem. More of Leon in the story. I'm gonna say this, man. I feel like they spoiling stuff. Because they literally show, I don't know if I even should say this, but
Don't say it because I ain't really watch it.
Okay, well they showing it. Like they
Some at the end, what they showed at the end.
They show him killing something that you don't know if you're gonna escape that. You know, it's like why you showing it dying? Like it was to me that was kind of like why would you show that? But anyway, what y'all think about this? Go ahead, Keith.
I wasn't really paying attention when they showed it. When Pragmata and Resident Evil came on, I wasn't really just watching it. I was at work, so I was like, cool, I get a little break. I'm not paying attention because I can't wait to play these games, so there's no need for me to really talk about it or watch it.
Yeah, I'm with you, Darkwing. Seen enough on Resident Evil 9. I think it's been overly shown. Go ahead, K-Bun. What's your thoughts?
All right, I'll say my thought that I was saving from Pragmata. Capcom need to say, hey, Sony, we just showed this on Nintendo's Direct. How about you don't show this on yours? How about that? Because I think they may be tired of seeing the same game over and over. Can you not do that? Thanks. And save us about 10 minutes of video. Because you're not showing us anything new. This is this made it feel samey. Seeing this game again, seeing Resident Evil game again, seeing Pragmata again, it made it feel samey, and I'm like, I don't like that. Like you just showed this even more. You showed more than this in the Nintendo's Direct. I didn't need to see this again. You could have kept that in your pocket. It really made it feel samey. I didn't like it. I think Sony needs to make a better decision because it makes Sony looks like Me Too. Hey, look, don't forget it's coming to us too. We know it's coming to you. Just don't show that. We know that. Tell your partner not to show it everywhere else before they show it here, or work on the timing. But don't do that. It feels too samey. It takes away from your showcase, in my opinion.
Right. I'm gonna say this. I think they should have showed this, what they showing here, they should have showed this at the Nintendo Partner Showcase. And it should have never showed up here. Because Nintendo literally just showed what everybody else already showed. At least Capcom showed some new aspects of the game instead of just showing you this. So I got at least tip the hat there to Sony that what they showed you hadn't seen of the game yet, even though I think they showed too much of the game. But Nintendo literally just showed you what you saw on the last Sony's State of Play. Like, Nintendo, we seen this about 4 months ago. Like, why are you not showing us some new aspect of the game? So, in that sense, I will tip my hat that it was like Skip, but at least it was new stuff. The next thing we see is it Legend of Kain or Soul Reaver?
Legend of Kain, yes.
Legend of Kain, Soul Reaver, Legend of Kain.
Yes.
A remaster. It's like a remaster, remake, I guess. How would you say that?
It's a remake. They said Defiance remaster. I'm laughing at Cable.
It doesn't matter. We're spending way too.
We gotta talk about this.
We do not have to talk about it.
Wait a minute, y'all. We just
Legend of Kain.
We skipped over.
You got a lot of
Soul Reaver.
I'm just documenting what y'all saying. So we skipping over Soul Reaver.
Please document what I'm saying. Because when I wrote my notes, you know what I said on my notes? I said, meh.
Right, the only reason I'm saying what I'm saying is because this was starting to feel Nintendo like to me. Stuff like this ain't anyway. So anyway,
this ain't it. This ain't it.
Let this be the first skip.
So now I'm not skipping Dead or Alive 6. Now I'm not doing that. But
no, I ain't. I said
I skipped it. So we don't care. Wait. Let me pause. Let me ask the chat. How did y'all feel about it?
Ain't nobody worried about it. No.
Wait a minute. Nia might don't want to just assume Dark.
Who's asking for Legend of Kain remake?
X-Style, Nintendo. Welcome to the show, X-Style.
Who's asking for Legend of Kain?
Look, man, I just don't want to disrespect. Somebody might like this.
Who?
I don't know. I'm trying to. Okay,
level.
let's continue.
Hey man, leave it in the comment section. Let's
when
go.
Soul Reavers was out, it wasn't even that popular.
I know, but I'm just trying to figure out. I don't just want to assume. So anyway, I'm a Dead or Alive fan. Alex Sanders says, I want a new Legend of Kane. Meh. Okay.
Look at Darkwing. Look at Darkwing. There you go, man. Be original. Speak up for yourself, man. Be a one-on-one.
I was a fan of Dead or Alive.
There you go.
Dreamcast. On the Dreamcast, I was a fan of Dead or Alive because we didn't get Tekken on the Dreamcast. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Dead or Alive looked like it has not improved visually. Outside just looking cleaner, it looks the exact same that it's always looked.
I don't, but it's not a new Dead or Alive. It's a.
I know.
It's still 6.
I know.
It's still 6 though.
But it looks like 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Tekken looks different. This does not look different. I'm like, man, this just looks.
Yeah.
But it's always been a beautiful game. But I think it's because the character models are kind of void of depth and shadow, and it's kind of just like almost mannequin. It don't even look real. It's just weird.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, so it don't have any wear and tear on the face, wear and tear on the skin. It just looks like plastic mannequin, perfect. And it's like that whole almost like Nintendo stuff. It's too stripped of realism. So it stays the same, even though they give you a new one and it's more polished and it looks better, it still looks the same. Nintendo kind of got that thing going where Mario still looks the same, even though it's better. That's kind of the complaint with the new tennis game. It looks better, but it looks the same, at the same time. So Dead or Alive, nobody got anything to say about this. I'm a fan of Dead or Alive, but it did fall off. You're right, Darkwing. It fell off. Let's concede.
I'm not a fan of Dead. I played Dead or Alive because other people were fans, and the grapple system just wasn't. I wasn't a fan of the grapple system.
That's what makes it so fun.
And the counter system.
Yeah, it breaks.
The counter and the grapple
breaks everything. The grapple is just 2 buttons. Once you learn it, it's actually fun. It's kind of like Virtual Fighter meets Tekken. It's in between Virtual Fighter and Tekken.
I agree with that. That's a good synopsis. That's good. I like that.
It's got Tekken-ish. It got Tekken-ish smoothness, but Virtual Fighter mechanics. It's kind of somewhere. It's like a hybrid of it. So this next game. What was this?
This is also a remake.
Is it? It's come from the same people that
made... No. There was somebody before that was a remake. We skipped it. We skipped it. There was another game before that was a remake. We don't have to go back. But it was another remake after The Legend of Kane. But we don't got to go back. Trust me. Keep it moving.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we skipped something, but it's all good. It's well, also they're coming out. They did say they're coming out with Dead or Alive 7. That's in development. So they did say that.
They ain't sure, so we don't care. That don't count. You can't just tell us and not sure. That's like Nintendo Metro Prime 4 fun.
Metro Prime, and people went crazy when they put the font.
I was talking about them. When we didn't get that game for 8 years later, and they hated on us. They went crazy for a 4 font. 8 years later, trashed the game. Anyway, I ain't studying it. So this is Control Resonant. I think that's how you say it. Resonant.
Yes. Yes.
K-Bum, I went with Keith first last time. What's your thoughts here, sir?
God, why are these games so doggone weird? I couldn't. Okay, let's do the good. It looks. I love the way they play between the light and the shadows. There was not the main gameplay they showed, but there was some of the secondary sizzle reel that they showed when they were fighting in the dark, and they had this splices between light and dark. I love the way that the graphic looks. It looked dope. The graphics, even in this game, looks dope. It's very trippy. If you played any of the Control, you know that the whole thing is trippy. And to me, it loses its appeal because it's just you can't make sense of it. And maybe that's why I don't like the game. You can't really make sense of what's going on. It's hard to follow the story, and so on and so on. Anyway, and it gets very creepy. Not Silent Hill creepy. It's a different creepy. So, but judging the game on itself,
it's weird.
It's not creepy. It is. Yeah, weird. I think that's a better word. Thank you, sir. Weird is a very good word. But what we were shown very good. I think very good combat. I thought the combat looked very smooth. It plays a little bit different than the other one because this is more hand-to-hand combat. Other one you had like a gun. You wasn't just going straight hands to feet to people. So this is going to play a little bit different, and it looks more open world than the other one. It was open world, the other one, but it was inside of a building, right? The whole game was in a building. So I think this game, if you like the first one, you may enjoy this, or you enjoy the Remedy, right? That's who make this. Yeah. If you like those Remedy type games, Keith, this may be fun. You may enjoy this. So I think this is going to be a great game for those people. To me, it's too weird, man. I can't get with it. Can't follow the story. I'm a pass on it, but it's trippy.
It's trippy,
but it looks combat system looks dope. I mean, the combat system on its own looks legit. So I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, you're not lying. This is trippy. Go ahead, Keith. What's your thoughts, man? You kind of play Remedy games more than we do. So what's your take?
Yeah, so looking at this game, I can see all the Remedy assets, the vehicles, everything looks like what's that game? Alan Wake 2,
Alan Wake.
Control. All of them games got the same aesthetic, which is fine. I have no problem with that. I love the fact that you can do the whole Inception and change the world around, and you run on the wall. Well, it looks like you change the world, but you actually just run on the wall and stuff. I like
right up my alley. Dark Wings said right up my alley.
Right. I like.
He said, I can't wait to get high and play this. That's funny.
But yeah, I like all of this stuff. This stuff is beautiful. But this is where me and K-Bum go in. Like, there's a fork in the road. He went right, and I'm going to go left. I do not want to play Melee. Give me a gun.
What?
And I do not want to.
What?
I don't want to do it. I don't want to run up on nobody, hands and feet. That's what turned me off. I was like, oh, it looks like they're going into the same vein as everybody else. I feel like they had their own thing with the type of weapons and the abilities.
I would hate
it was some crazy weapons in Control. Jesus.
I know. That's what made it different. It was, you had to do different things. But with this, it's like, okay, here we go. But there's still special abilities that you can see in this trailer.
Yes,
I just don't want to do the Melee. I don't want to do that combat.
Really,
that's the only thing that turned me off. I was like, I don't want to do this.
Man,
that's my take.
I'm totally on the opposite side of you, Keith. That's the only reason I would play it is because of the Melee. Because if this was guns, I'd be like, ain't I don't even want to waste time trying to aim at you, trying to keep track of you. Forget all that. There's too much going on. The Melee is actually what made me kind of pay attention. Like, I like this combat. I can't deny this combat looks cool. When he stabbed the dude up on the rooftop, I was like,
he gave him that tat on the stab.
Hey, I like that. But it is odd, it's weird, it's kind of
trippy, bro.
It's trippy, it's kind of like messing with your mind. Like, this ain't for me. But that combat did get my attention, and y'all know I ain't never been afraid of some Melee. So dodging.
Oh, hold on now, I ain't scared now.
I ain't said you scared. So what was this next? So I'ma say it looks interesting. It didn't look bad to me. This next one though, I'm sorry, it's Melee, but I don't know. What was this one?
Crimson something.
Crimson Moon.
Okay, go ahead, Keith. It's your floor.
Yeah, I thought this was Darksiders.
Yeah,
I thought this was I thought it was like Darksiders 4 or something. I was like, okay, they doing Darksiders. I think what it is for me right now, just kind of going back to the control game, and now I'm looking at this. I'm just not in a melee mood right now. So I'm looking at this. I was like, I do not care. I'm glad that it's here. I'll probably play it on a discount later on down the line, but right now, this is not what I'm looking for in games. I think that it looks cool. Still, like I said, it got that dark side of aesthetic. But right now, I'm just not interested in this right now. But I don't think it's a bad looking game. It's just my interest level is very low.
All right, K-Bomb.
I hit this game with a good old meh. It does have co-op. They didn't really say nothing about that, but if you pay attention, there is co-op in the game. So that was the only interesting piece in that, is being able to go through the level with somebody else. But other than that, it's passable for me. It's something new. And this is one of the things I went back and said, oh, whoa, that was new. That was a new game. I don't like it, but it's still something new that they announced. So I give them that, but it's a meh for me.
Yeah, it has them empty calorie. It's an empty calorie melee game. It's like Phoenix Rising from Ubisoft. It got all the makers and all the trimmings of what the greater games have, but it just don't have any soul. And that's what I saw. Yeah. This game has no soul to it.
I agree.
It's not nothing that you would not enjoy playing. If you played it, you'd be like, oh, that's not cool. But it don't have it. You could tell it's empty. It's nothing here.
It's faceless. Like everything is faceless.
Yeah, it's empty calories. It's just, if you just a hacking for hacking slash sake, it feels like that. It feels like not even a B rate, like below B hack and slash. Like even worse than Darksiders. It's not even that. So and that's what happened to Darksiders. It lost its soul after a while. Like it just felt like you were just going through the motion. Yeah. So I heard you. So the next one was that one. There's too many other better hack and slashes out there.
It looks like a Game Pass game.
So
that's hilarious.
I saw that. So the next game we see is more of Game Freak. What was this one?
Beast of Reincarnation.
They showed.
Nintendo should have sent the Game Freak should have sent them an email and said, "Hey, we just showed this game in Nintendo Showcase."
No, they showed this at Microsoft Showcase. Nintendo don't even got this game,
and probably won't get it. So here's what I want to say.
Wait a minute, K-Bomb, you muted?
My bad. My bad.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I hit the wrong button. You're right. It was Xbox. You're right. My bad. They said Nintendo so many times. I thought it was Nintendo Showcase.
All right. So this is what I want to say about this game. And this is I wrote this in the chat, and I just left it there. I don't know if whoever saw it or whatever, but I said I'm gonna give flowers where flowers are due. Now this is what I'm gonna say. In context, this is the context. I'm talking about Beast of Reincarnation. I'm gonna give Level his flowers. Because for the first time, this trailer made me actually want to play the game. Like this made me want to look at it and say, "Oh, I'm gonna get this day one." Now I know it sounds like, "Oh, you didn't want to do combat."
But when Sony show it, all of a sudden, now it's a good game.
I think
when Sony shows it,
no, for sure. I think the way Sony showed this game, the music, the atmosphere, and everything that we saw, all encompassed into this one trailer, was a whole lot better than anything we saw about this game. And it didn't even look. I mean, it's still a B-rated game, but it didn't give B-rated at this press conference, at this showcase. It looked a whole lot better. So I'm giving Level his flowers by saying a showcase, a presentation can make a difference. And I'm getting in context, because I know he's going to run with it.
I'm not running with nothing. I didn't know what you was going to say.
No, Beast of Reincarnation looks a whole lot better here than it did anywhere else.
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you, Keith. Looking at it, It reminds me like a more realistic Kena.
Yeah.
Huh.
It seemed like a Kena-ish vibes, but I mean, I'm like Game Freak. Why couldn't y'all give Nintendo something like this? But anyway, that's just me. That's my bias. I'm being honest. Go ahead, K-Bum. What's your thoughts, man?
I turned my brain off.
I did too. Go ahead. I did the same thing.
I
saw it like I've seen it
too many.
Yeah.
I wrote something down. I think. For this one. Oh yes, I said Sony feels like, oh, I've seen that before, and I wrote down first party needs to stand out because it really feels like, to me, it started to feel like, to be honest, it didn't feel like the Nintendo Direct. It didn't feel like that. It started to feel like the Game Award show, just without the awards.
That's a good. I'm gonna tell you why it started feeling like Nintendo to me. Not because of the presentation itself, but the games they were showing started feeling real Nintendo. Yeah. We about to get into it right now. But let me get my take on. Beast of Reincarnation. I'm gonna give it to you. Keep you right. Looking at it now, because I literally did what K-Bum did. I saw, and I was like, seen it already. I don't need to pay attention to this. I've seen this. I did it with Pragmata. I did it with Resident Evil. I was like, we seen all this, and it was like, this is almost 25 minutes in, and we seen this already. So I clocked out. So watching it here, I will give you that. Sony did present this way better than Microsoft did.
3 decades ago.
Absolutely did. It's like, but Sony is a movie. They know how to make movies and trailers, and that's what they do well, because they did present this, but they showed the right aspects of it. They showed the right cut scenes. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, this looks like a lot better than what Microsoft showed. But I don't care. I don't want to play this game. I'm with you, Keith. As much as me and you debate, brother, I'm with you. It's like that's why I'm not playing. Brother, the reason I'm not playing Yote right now is because I'm like, am I burnt out on Melee? Am I burnt out?
Yeah.
And I think I am. So I'm trying to let it sit to build up the want to go back. But this one is, so going to this next part, so you right. I want to just give you kudos. I feel you there. That you own to something. You cooking there. But this one, it started feeling like Nintendo. With all these
of the original game,
old, nostalgic,
including the
2D Rayman, like I was like,
Sony does nostalgia every now and then.
I know, but it was a lot in this one, a lot, and it felt like this didn't feel Sony to me.
An interactive documentary packed with
not with all you already showed us.
Insights from the original creators.
Soul Reavers, it's like, and it was a lot of this in the show that kind of was like, this is so Nintendo, like this is something Nintendo are throwing there. Nobody really is looking for this, and they just throw this in there. And I'm like, why is this even here? But what did y'all think about Rayman's 30th anniversary edition?
Yo, hold on, Skip.
From the creators of
it's like this whole stretch.
Mina's not an old game.
No, but I'm saying it's not an old, but it's that pixelated,
2D. That's the Shovel Knight developers.
I know. I'm just saying it felt like Nintendo. Like, and I'm not saying Sony doesn't show this type of stuff. It just felt like a lot in a row of this type of stuff, and I was like, wow, does not feel like Sony. It was kind of weird to me, jarring to me. But go ahead. I don't want to keep talking. Somebody take over.
I mean, when Nintendo is doing this type of stuff, and you having your take on it, but Nintendo is mega successful. Maybe we should throw some of that out there and get some of that success too. I'm just saying. We don't show you a bunch of big games. Here you got some bite-sized games too. Mina the Hollow from Yacht Club developers. We got it too. Oh wait, that's on me too. My bad, K-Bone.
Go ahead, K-Bone. You got
it. Out of the big three, I will say this without just trying to be a Sony fanboy. Sony had, I think, showcases more variety than everyone else, if just in the singularity, just looking at themselves, just looking at them as Sony. They show more variety when it comes to games, and even with their first party, they have a lot of variety. But I agree with Level on this point.
But I agree with you overall. Yeah, go ahead.
That's fine. That's fine. I do agree with Level on this point that they hit these back to back to back to back. It was a stretch where it was like Rayman this, 2D this, 2D that, and I was like, okay, all right, guys, I get it. You can. It was like their hey, take a pee break section of the. We're here for a whole hour, guys. Go to the bathroom real quick. We'll be back with some big budget games. So yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that one, Level.
Yeah, it was just weird. It was kind of like weirdly placed. It was like just a string of them in a row. Like, that's not Sony. And I was like, yeah, this feels like Nintendo. This feels like a Nintendo Direct when they do it. And I can't stand it when they do it, so I'm not going to sit up and act like I like it when Sony doing it. It was even worse because I'm like, Sony, this don't feel like you. Not with this huge box that I got over here. These are not the games I'm trying to see right now. But anyway, so
they will face new enemies and endure.
I don't want to disrespect these titles, but I hate moving on. But so the next game that kind of jumps back into, because I'm looking at what's going to drive me to want to buy a PlayStation 5. That's kind of how I'm gauging things. So this next title is what is this? Shinobi something.
Yako Shinobi Ops. Yako.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all skip never?
I came with Keith the last time.
Yeah, we skipped those three. It was three games: Raymond, Mina, and Neva.
Yeah, did you want to say something about that, Kate? I thought I gave you a chance to say something about that.
Not at all. I didn't know that. I didn't know you was including that in that game. I thought you was just singling out Raymond and Mina.
Oh, okay.
But we can keep going.
Oh, okay. Dang, I just went back for no reason. All right. So, what do y'all think about this Shinobi? I think I came with you first last time, Keith, so I'm going to bring it K-Bum way. What was you thinking about this K-Bum, this Shinobi multiplayer?
I don't know if it's multiplayer.
Is it not?
I think it's a strategy game where you control multiple people. Because what I saw is that's what I'm thinking. I think it's a strategy game. I'm trying to think of a game that I actually play one of those games, but I believe it's a strategy. Maybe it's not turn-based. It looks like maybe real time, but I don't think it's multiplayer. Not from when I'm thinking about it, but I do think it's a strategy game. And the one word I wrote was interesting. It looks very interesting. I don't know how I feel about it, but it's one of those games that I want to see more of. I want to see more of this. Because it may be something that interests me, because it's not like anything really out there right now. This ninja stealth strategy type of game, I think is unique. It's unique, kind of what they're trying to do and how they're doing it. So yeah, I'm interested.
Okay.
2027.
Keith.
Yeah, 2027.
I didn't have any thoughts on this one. Mind you, around this time I was working still, and I didn't get a chance to go back and watch, so I just had to take K-Bun's word for it, and yeah. But after the podcast, I'm probably going to go back and watch a lot more of this in depth. But like I said, I was at work, and I didn't get a chance to follow this. As a matter of fact, I got one more note for one more game, but then after that, I kind of was working. So.
Okay.
But it was cool. It was cool.
I got a text. I was trying to text. All right. So this next game, what was this? This is
Project.
Yeah.
Project Windless.
All right, Keith, you got the floor. What was your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, so this was the last game that I took notes on.
This was Project Wildless. This one stood out to me.
Windless. Windless. Listen, I am still not in the hack and slash mode, but I gotta say this game look interesting.
Did it ever?
Leghorn is kicking. He putting them chicken feet to faces. No, this look very interesting. You know what it made? Because I was kind of like eyeballing it at the side of my eye, and I was like, man. So first we get a monkey in Wukong, and now we're gonna get a chicken. I wonder what next animal we're gonna get. But no, I think this one looked pretty interesting. Like if you could just play one of these types of games, this would be. If I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play a hack and slash game. This gonna be the one I'm playing right here with the chicken. I want to see
with the chicken.
About. If I got to dedicate some time, it's gonna be this one. This one looks pretty interesting.
Very interesting.
This is still one of the ones I got to go back and watch in more in depth, but I'm intrigued from what I saw just because it's a chicken.
K-Ball,
Get him chicken
I got a lot to say about this.
When I first saw it, I said, man, is that the chicken from Family Guy that Peter kept fighting?
Man.
No wonder he was getting them hands. That chicken came to put in work. Brother, I'm like, for one thing, that's a big old chicken. And that chicken got hands. So I wasn't interested. And then I saw the chicken hop down. I'm like, and I set up my seat a little bit. Like, okay, I gotta see more. This is hilarious. But it's Dynasty Warriors. It's what it looks like. But it's Dynasty Warriors while still being an action adventure. It looks like. It looks like action adventure Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, and that's what's got me kind of like okay. Are you done, K-Bum? I don't want to.
No, I can talk about the chicken all day, bro. No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'll just say it looks interesting. It looks like it's another one of those games that I want to see a little bit more of it. It's not Crimson Desert, right? That game looks fire. But it's still something that I want to see a little bit more because I may be interested. I don't know.
For me, this is fantasy. This like seeing a brute muscle-bound chicken.
Muscle-bound chicken,
walking
bro.
around just dominating the whole landscape. That I perked up. I'm like, wait a minute here. What's going on? What is this? I like that. I like everything I'm seeing. The thing that kind of gave me pause was what you just said. The fact that it feels like a Dynasty Warriors. It's like it's blending Dynasty Warriors in with Wuhan.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's like I'm intrigued if it's more Wuhan than Dynasty Warriors. If it's more Wuhan where the fights are challenging, then I'm like, yeah. If it's Dynasty Warriors and I'm just swinging and knocking everything, like this looks so cool to me. Yeah, man. I don't know. I got to see more like K-Bum, but this looks this looks so dope. This looks so dope to me,
bro.
I think, you know what? I think it has the same effect on us that like Ninja Turtles and stuff like that has. You know, these human animal hybrid.
I know
the word. And I know it.
Get it even.
I use it all the time.
I heard you stop, and I said maybe I can help him. I just ruined it.
Yeah, I was about to say it too, but I was like, dang, I can't remember. Anamorphic. I like anamorphic characters and human animal with human features, and it's just that's dope to me. And so I want to see more. But I'm gonna say this. This was the first time I stood up since Keena. This was the first time I was like smiling since I saw Keena. So
I agree.
And this is 30 minutes in. I'm like, okay, that was, and I put it in the chat like, shoot, man, Project Winless is it.
I did. Let me say this: if somebody gonna let the cat out the bag, dang. I would because I was gonna ask you guys earlier. Did you know that a first party Nintendo game dropped? That's what I was gonna say. But somebody don't let the cat out. Get the cat. You know, a first party Nintendo game dropped this week.
Yes. Yeah, Mario Kart, Mario Tennis. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because Nintendo didn't advertise it.
Well, they did, but they
did. I didn't know that game was coming out.
It's something about those Nintendo sports games that like they just exist. They appear and you like, oh, there you go.
No, Angry Vigilante, welcome to the show. To answer your question, did you buy Mario Tennis Fever? No, I did not. I am learning that I buy games that I don't end up playing, and then I bought Mario. I did that for the Switch. I'm not doing that for the Switch 2. I'm buying stuff that I feel like I'm going to play. It'll take my kids if they want tennis, and I believe they would, but they're not gonna be touching my Switch 2. So, no.
Oh, okay, but you want my nephew to touch it. Touch my
I
Switch
let
too.
them
You
touch
know what?
it. I let them. No, wait a
You
minute.
hypocrite.
My kids have played the Switch 2. They just play it with me, not apart from me. And I'm like, if I buy the Mario Tennis, they'd be wanting to play apart from old level. And
That's why because I was watching the Super Bowl. It was a Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
And you want to play my Switch too? Nah, boy, go play that Switch and play with them toys I got in that room. You all right? Anyway, sorry.
No, we don't need me to buy it. No, we don't. I need to stay. I'm already in the doghouse. I don't need to get under the doghouse. So I'm trying to get back in the house. So,
Mario Tennis is always a good time. Mario Tennis is always a good time. My kids love Mario Tennis, but unless they say something, I'm not.
Yeah,
buying
that's where it is. I bought Mario. What was it? Mario Tennis Aces. I think we played that game 3-4 times. I'm not spending $60 to play something 3 times. No, not happening. So,
I did play Aces. I did. That's one of the games I rented for the Switch.
Yeah,
I wasn't gonna buy it. I did play it.
Key phrase, rented.
Oh, I rented that game. That game was going back. I enjoyed it. It was fun for a couple weeks.
So the next game they showed is Star Wars. It's a racer. I don't remember the full. K-Bum. I think I went with Keith.
Galactic Racing. I think it was Keith since he had the notes for it.
Yeah.
Okay, K-Bum, your floor. This looks good.
Yeah. It's not new. We saw this during the award show, the video game award show. We saw this already. But I don't know. It looks too floaty to me. So I played the Nintendo game over your house level. What's the name of that game?
Oh, fast racing.
Fast racing.
Yeah, to me, fast racing looks a little bit better than this with the controls. Because this looks floaty. I don't know. Not sure. They both hover, so neither game has like wheels on the ground. They both hover, but I don't know. I thought Fast Fusion was it Fast Fusion?
Fast Fusion. Yeah, that's what it is. That's right.
Yeah, Fast Fusion. I thought it looked like it handled better than this, but I don't know. This is just from a few seconds of video, but I don't know. I was interested in pod racing back in the day. I am no longer interested in pod racing. I think it's cool, but I'm no longer interested in this game.
Okay. Keith.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to echo that. I was really big into pod racing back in the day. Matter of fact, I was so big into it that I wanted to play it on Dreamcast and I wanted to play it on PC.
Wow.
Because I only had it on the 64, so I wanted to see what it could really look like. Yeah, I'm not interested in this. It looks good. It looks good. It looks fun. Again, I'm a dad, so if my kids see this and say, "Daddy, I want to play this," then I'll consider. Didn't say I'm gonna buy it. I'll consider. But yeah, this is cool, and I like the fact that they used in the Star Wars IP, obviously, to make a floaty racer type game. But it's a pass for me right now.
Got it.
Do y'all remember the game Hydro Thunder 2?
Hydro Thunder.
That's what it reminds me of.
I lost so many coins in the arcade playing that game. Love that game.
It reminds me of that type of stuff. It's instead of you having water, it's air. But I'm gonna be honest with you, it looks cool. I'm gonna say I see what you said, K-Bum. It does look floaty, but I mean it's hydraulics and they floating, so
yeah,
it's supposed to look floaty. And Fast Fusion, it's floaty, but it's tight. I would have to play it, but visually it looks cool. Visually it looks cool. It makes me like Nintendo. Why can't y'all figure out how to bring F-Zero back? Like, come on now. Somebody need to be figuring this out. But anyway, let's go to the next one. And I'm not gonna say it's a pass. I'm not gonna say it's a pass,
Okay.
but I'm definitely not gonna buy it. If it's
Not a day oneer.
No, that's not a day oneer. Bargain bin, $20. Oh, impulse buy, absolutely. So the next one is James Bond First Light. I'm going first on this one. I'm ready for the game. I don't want to see no more. I don't need to see no more James Bond.
Do you mind telling me why I'm here?
I feel like we've seen enough. I think they gave us a live playthrough the last time. I think at Sony's, I think we saw a whole playthrough. I'm ready for the game at this point. I hate that they delayed it, but if anything, like Keith said, I would want to see it running on the Switch 2, see what that's about. But other than that, I feel like we have seen enough of this already.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it looks good.
Yeah,
It looks interesting. It looks fun.
Yeah, I agree. I think I'm ready to. I'm just with you, but I'm ready to see this game. I'm definitely ready to see it running on the Switch 2, and depending on how it's running right now, it looks looking like a Switch 2 cop for me. But I'll definitely be playing it on my PC if Switch 2 running like Monster Hunter Stories 3 to me. But yeah, I'm ready to play this one. I've never really played one of those IO interactive type games.
Oh yeah,
This
Hitman.
I never really played a Hitman game. I think I demoed one, but but I'm ready to see the game. I'm ready to experience the story and play with the gadgets that you're gonna get from Q, and see where this game takes you.
Man, this reminds me of Uncharted. I'm just sorry. This is Uncharted with James Bond. That's all this is to me. This looks like Uncharted. It's like they just took Uncharted, put James Bond characters on it. Sully is something. That's what it looks like. I'm sorry. This is like Uncharted to me, man.
Try not to draw attention.
Absolutely like
comparison.
Uncharted. Huh?
I said this man and his comparisons.
No, I'm just serious. It looks like Uncharted. Like,
Nah, I give it to you.
K-Bomb, it's
You
your
ain't
floor.
Oh no, I checked out. I have no notes. Only I wrote down was First Light. I'm cool. I'm gonna say. Like I said, it's time for the game to come out. I mean, it's fine, cool. You showed me, but it's time for the game. It's time for the percolator.
Bro, he looks like Nathan Drake. He looks like Nathan.
Yeah.
Like, this is Uncharted.
Oh Lord.
I'm sorry. I clocked out when I saw it.
Oh,
I stopped
Lord.
watching. Let me say this. I literally stopped watching it when it came on because we have seen it. I can focus on something else. I think I went and warmed my food up or something I was doing when this part came on. But looking at it and thinking about Uncharted 2 and Uncharted 4 and 3, this looks like that. That's what it looks like. Just take the music out. You looking at Uncharted. That's clearly the inspiration for this game. And yeah, that's Uncharted, man. That's why I'm ready to play it, because I'm missing Uncharted. I miss Uncharted. Y'all know that. Y'all know Uncharted is probably one of my favorite. And this is what made me respect Sony, was Uncharted. I'm a fan now, Sony. I'm never gonna hate on y'all again, unless K-Bomb is in the picture. Then we'll hate for a little
Wow.
bit.
Wow.
All right,
man.
so
K-Bone got to take the floor on this one.
yeah, K-Bomb, the next one.
Yeah, give K-Bone the floor on the next one.
All right, K-Bomb, the floor is yours. What was this one? This was Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, go ahead,
So to
K-Bomb.
mark the occasion, we wanted to try something a little different. Today from Konami
Sony.
Tokyo Bay.
Like, just chill with America Solid. I don't know what happened. I don't know how much money Konami is paying you to show Metal Gear Solid, but we get it. We know it came first on the Sony system, first on the PS1. It was on the PS2. It switched over around the PS3. I get it, man. Stop showing Metal Gear Solid. It is not a modern franchise. It is an old franchise.
this collection, this Part 2 collection, we played Metal Gear Solid 4 on the PS3. I don't need to play it again. Now Delta, I'm going to play Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. I'm going to play that. I think I have it. I just haven't played it yet. I'm going to play that. Metal Gear Solid 4, nah, bro, we're not playing that. That was meant for the time that it came out, and that's it. And then the other one was the PSP version of it. I never played Peace Walker, but I don't need to. I'm kind of done with the story. I don't need to do that again. So yeah, I'm done. They can stop. They can chill.
Right,
they can chill.
Dark Star, what are you? Well, first of all, welcome to the show. Said can't wait to play it on Switch. What game is that?
First Light.
Talking about
First
Bug?
Light.
Okay, First Light. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I didn't know they announced this for the Switch.
This, I think it is announced for the Switch.
This too?
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Keith, it's your floor. What you think about
Man, I'm gonna give it back to you now. This way. You know, I thought I was gonna get into the Metal Gear series. I played Twin Snakes, and I was like, you know what, I can do this. And I was gonna get Metal Gear Solid 2, and I was gonna play through all those games. I am not a Metal Gear fan. I had in my queue. It might still be in my. No, I had it in my what you call that thing when you finna buy something? My purchase box.
Your cart.
Thank you. Good Lord, I can't talk. I had Metal Gear Solid Snake Eaters half price right now in my cart, and I didn't buy it. I went and watched some gameplay of it with my graphics card, and I was like, I don't want to do this.
It's not optimized.
Do this.
Not optimized.
No, it ain't. I just didn't want to play it. I was like,
it's bad. Some systems.
This game looks like it's going to require a lot more of me than I really want to give. And
it will.
The series. I think I just have. I missed it. I
missed it. It was a wave, and you missed it. Yeah.
I missed the wave, man. I missed the wave. So
I tried to play one of them. I can't remember which one. It was on the PlayStation 2.
It was an amazing game. I give it.
And it must have been Sons of Liberty.
Okay, I tried to play one of them, and I didn't get it. I didn't get the appeal of it. And that was when I was playing. No, it was the PlayStation K-Bomb. It was the one on the
original PlayStation. Yeah, then the original Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, because I was playing Winback at the same time on the 64.
Winback.
The
original.
Yeah, I like Winback.
I never beat that.
I didn't know this was actually on the Switch as well. Is it already on the Switch, or is it coming?
No, this is not out yet. It's not out yet. Master Collection is not out yet.
So why it's announced for this? Why didn't Nintendo announce this?
I don't know. This is the first time it's been announced. It's
crazy.
Volume 2. Volume 1 is on the Switch.
Oh,
but Volume 2 is not.
Okay.
Hold up. Level. So you saying Nintendo should have announced this, a game that we haven't seen before? Oh, an announcement that we haven't seen before. It goes to Sony.
If it's coming, yeah, they should announce it.
Sony had a special deal with Konami that they announced all these Konami games. There was no way Nintendo could announce it because Sony had a deal with Konami. But these are the deals I'm asking Nintendo to do.
Let it be. Anyway, I'm just messing. I don't care about this stuff. I'm just trying to build conversation. All right. Anything else on this? I'm not a.
I love Metal Gear Solid, but replaying 4 is not. That's not it.
This FYI is coming to Switch 2 and Switch Volume 2 collection.
But they couldn't announce it. Now this next game, and I think the first place I seen this game was actually Dr. Trey in his LinkedIn finding everything on LinkedIn. He found out that this game was coming to the Switch 2, is in development for the Switch 2, and here it is. It's shown on PlayStation 5. But this is what is it? Paradox. Something Paradox.
Darwin's Paradox.
Yeah. Who did I go with first? No,
Me?
it's Keith. It's on
Me?
Keith now. What you think about this, bro?
I did not watch this trailer. I missed it, but I do remember hearing Dr. Trey talk about it.
Yeah,
I can't give him that. Can't give him that type of credit. But no, I do remember him talking about it, and he was talking about how cool it looks. And apparently, there's a demo for it right now. Yeah, there's a demo out right now called Tactical Octopus.
okay.
Had to slow that down. I couldn't say it all together. But yeah, it seems interesting. It's different enough. I'm not mad at this. I think you always need something that's different from your norm. So I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, no, I'm gotta give credit where credit due. The first place I seen this, and he was talking about this is coming to the Switch 2. It wasn't announced for the Switch 2 yet, and he announced it, so I gotta give him his due. K-Bum, what's your thoughts on Darwin's Paradox?
We can continue.
No, then I go. I thought it looked cool.
I mean, it's fine. I don't have much to talk about.
I mean, I'm not the biggest. Let me put it like how I know as a Nintendo fan, you're supposed to have a closeness to side scrollers. I do and I don't. But this does look cool. It depends on what it would cost. What it costs for me to say yay or nay. If this is like a impulse buy $20, absolutely. I drop $20 on this and play it just to see what it's about. But they talking about $59.99. It'll stay where it is. But yeah, it looked cool to me. It didn't look bad. All right, this is the next game, Castlevania 40th anniversary. What was this one? Because I skipped out on some of the stuff. This is the side scroller. I seen this. Go ahead, Keith. I'm gonna give you the floor.
Okay, I'm already talking. I am already talking about this. Wait, was this is the first time we've seen this, right?
I don't think so.
I believe so.
No, I don't think so.
That's the first time I've ever seen it.
I think we've seen
No,
it
I think this is the first time we've seen Castlevania, the new Castlevania. This one, I think this is the first time.
I saw some of this before.
I don't think it was this one.
Maybe I'm tripping. I thought we've seen some of this.
Never seen Castlevania look like this before.
Go ahead, bro.
Brother.
Oh, you like it? You can't like yes,
brother. So you guys remember at the beginning of last year, I was on my quest to play side-scrolling games.
Yeah.
And I played several side-scrolling games, and I said, this ain't it, that ain't it, that ain't it. Right? Because of my enjoyment of the Prince of Persia, I said to myself, maybe I do like side-scrollers. But I found out Silk Song taught me something very important. What I actually like when it comes to side scrollers is the combat. Combat. And this combat looks fire. It looks brother, I set up in my chair. I know Level said it was 2 times he set up. I set up in my chair for this one. I said, what is this, sir? And then I realized this is the Godfather. This is what all these games are named after. This is a Vania type game. This is Metrovania. This is the Vania in the Metrovania. I'm like, sir, you have to play this. Because, like I said, I thought the combat was dope.
Has forever changed, K-Bum, Keith. Prince of Persia got this brother changed. This is a changed man. He would never play these games.
The movement though, like
changed man. The Lord has touched
platforming though. Like,
his heart of stone has been touched to life. I'm like, look at him. Anyway, go ahead.
That's what The Witcher did. see, to me, this doesn't have a bunch of platforming for
Hallelujah.
Okay now. So okay, I'll say this. It doesn't have platforming for platforming's sake, right? And that's why I felt like some Silk Song was doing. It was platforming just for platforming's sake in a lot of aspects. This is showing combat. It's not showing you flipping off walls. It had one section to show you flip off a wall. Other than that, everything else is combat. And the combat looks very good. So I am very interested in this game. It looks dope. I'm not a Castlevania fan. I played a couple on Nintendo back in the day. Didn't like them. But I am here now
and I want to play Belmont's Curse. Call me a fan, call me what you want, but call me when the game comes out.
That's a good way to end that.
Is my boy gone, Keith? That's you trying to say my boy hurt? Is this real or is fake?
This is real.
He hurt.
He's faking. No, he's faking, but it's a real clip.
Okay. I'm saying it's the injury real. I know when he faking. He look like he faking.
So I didn't look over.
He faking, man. Get your big butt up, LeBron. Stop.
If you're wondering what we're talking about, LeBron flopped. But anyways, actually he did step on Lonzo's foot.
Go ahead.
But anyways, I am a huge fan of Metroidvania. I say it with my chest, but I have never been a fan of the Vania in Metroidvania.
That's funny.
Never been a fan. I had one on Game Boy Advance, something Moon or something. I don't know. And I was actually enjoying it for what it was, but I wasn't like just into it. But I did play that Castlevania game on the N64. I did beat that. It was looking back, like how did I do that? But at that time, it was a really fun experience. But never been a fan of Castlevania, and this one looks different enough. So I will give Cape on. I give Cape on that. When you compare this to any other Castlevania game,
it looks faster.
This one doesn't have. It looks faster. It doesn't look like it's super platformy. Like most Castlevania games are like levels of like 3-tier levels of things that you got to jump on. This one don't look like it does that.
Nope.
It looks more of a straightforward
action
platformer. Or action platform, whatever you want to call it. So I'll keep my eye on it, but I've never been a fan of the Vania in Metroidvania. But I keep my eye on it. I always keep my eye on these games. You never know what might, amaze you.
I'm excited. And also, while we're here, did Shinobi get a Switch 2 upgrade yet?
I believe so.
Or did it? I think it did.
Because if it does, I'll get it if it does.
I'm gonna be like this. Like I said, these are impulse buys for me. But going back to something Keith said, I gotta give it to him. If this is coming to the Switch 2, why didn't Nintendo show this?
Because PlayStation had a deal with Konami. Did you not see them fly out to Konami Studios?
You're right. This is still Konami. Yeah. This is still Konami. All right, man.
Yeah. Now this is why I get Nintendo a pass. They can't show this. I give them a pass.
Stop being stingy and selfish.
They spent the money. They heard me and Keith talking about. Nintendo, and they say, you know what? Let's go ahead and spend the money for Keith and K-Bomb so we can give them what they're asking for.
That's exactly what we said.
And for you saying your name like that, I'm slapping. Slap yourself. Like you put so much emphasis on the B. I'm like, wait a minute. I was offended by you saying your own name. But anyway, no, this looks cool. This is impulse territory for me. It looks good. I still haven't bought Shinobi, only because I know how I am. And oftentimes I buy these games, I play them for a day or two, then I end up getting the game that I really, and then this game just, I don't come back to it, and that's my home. I'm trying to stop doing that, even with impulse buys. But this does look cool though.
It's day one for me. If it's on the Switch 2, and it looks like this, day one.
Yeah,
I'll buy this on the Switch 2.
If this is $29.99 or $39.99, it's day one. If it's anything above that, it's wait. It's a wait for me. That's how I look like. It depends on what it costs. Like I said, I'm trying to stay Mr. and Mrs.
That's funny.
I feel that.
Anyway, but it looked cool though. It looked cool. Nah, she wouldn't leave me.
I'm excited.
Would you leave me over buying?
Don't do that. Don't get embarrassed on this.
Miss
Don't ask some
Level,
questions.
come here.
Please don't. Please,
Don't ask
Come
questions.
here,
You don't
woman.
want to answer to.
please don't ask that woman because
Come here.
she don't care about embarrassing people.
Hey, K-Bub.
Ooh,
K-Bub,
Lord.
you
Now
hear
that
me,
we get on the
K-Bub?
subject,
You hear me,
What you
K-Bub?
say?
Come here, woman. I need to
Bo-
catch that.
she must not be there.
All
She
right,
must not
so
be there.
let's get into this
stream
next.
ended.
Now,
The stream ended.
now this, yeah. Now this one right here, this caught my attention. Strictly off of the protagonist being black.
Before we go into it, Darkwing, I did want to give a shout out. He did say he's the biggest Castlevania fan
so
in the
did.
chat. He said, "We back. I played them. I beat them all. No one is happier to see this than I am. No one, sir."
Hey man, that's what's up.
And shout out to Dark Star, man. I don't think I gave you your shout out for being in the chat, man. So what are we thinking about this? And I think this is this Remedy? It feels like Remedy. Is this Remedy?
No,
This is Konami.
no.
It's
This
still
is
Konami.
another Konami. Oh, this is
It's
Silent Hill. That's right. That's Silent Hill.
I'm gonna go first because I'm gonna be quick.
Go ahead.
Level, I heard what you said. You said you was interested because of the protagonist, and for the first time ever, I do not care. I do not want-
Once I found out
do
what
not-
it was, I stopped caring as soon as I was scared.
Yeah, I was like, Silent Hill? No, I don't
No.
want to play no more.
He said no.
I don't want to play no more. I ain't scared. I just don't like. I don't like Silent Hill.
No matter what
I just really don't like these games. And yeah, I mean, I'll keep my eye on it just because of the protagonist if they treat him right. But I'm not a Silent Hill fan. Never have, and I'm confidently going to say never will be. But yeah, I'm done. Looks good, cool looking protagonist. I like that representation. But I'm alright.
K-Bum.
I said that's a Negro. I'm like, man, got the little facial hair looking right. I'm like, that looks like a real Negro. Look at this in this Japanese looking game, and I'm like, oh, bunch of fog, a sign that's covered. Oh, this is Silent Hill.
No.
I said, no, black man, you on your own.
I'm with brother. I was all into it. And I'm gonna tell you, I wasn't really paying attention, so that's why I was missing the whole Konami connection. It wasn't until you saw the demon-looking thing with the axe head, and I knew exactly.
The axe head. Yep.
I said, "This is Silent Hill," and I said, "Heck no,
what I do.
heck no, ain't happening." I don't know who you are. I'll never find out because
I'll never find out.
Game. But I will say this though. The seeming plot seems interesting. Like I think
I did like the plot.
Yeah, it's like he might have committed suicide and he's trying to undo what he did or something like that.
Yeah.
That is intriguing.
That's fake.
But I don't want nothing to do with Silent Hill. Nothing at all. For every reason you think, cause it's odd, weird, strange, scary, demonic, twisted. I don't want nothing to do with it.
All the above.
All the above makes me. That's one game I never wanted to play, never had a desire to play, and never understood anybody that liked playing it because I feel like you're weird if you do. I'm sorry, I'm judging you. I am judging you. Just like everybody that played Dante's Inferno. I'm judging you. Why would you want to play that game? Them people had some weird stuff in that game. I was like, man,
Very weird.
Who comes up with these? Who would even want to put that there? Why? Why are you even thinking of that? Some of them characters they had in Dante's Inferno, I was all into it because I was like, this could be a God of War, a new type of God of War. It is a good game. Brother, they had them phalluses, and I was like, man, I ain't not playing this crap. Y'all just lost a fan. Y'all lost a person that's going to buy it. I don't fool with them. They too weird. What was the next game? We still got a lot to go, folks.
We got a few big ones to get through.
We got it. We got to start doing some skipping.
No,
we're not skipping this, and I'm just saying we're gonna have to start doing some skipping. This we had 2 hours. Shoot.
Well, we tried to tell you, but you wanted to say, nah, the people want to know. What was that game? What was it? You said the people want to know about
whatever that stupid game where we trying to Legend of Cain.
Legend
of Cain. We tried to tell you. No.
I said Raising Cane like I want some chicken. Go ahead, yo.
Hey, that man hungry. No, we can't skip this one. This one, I think it's called Red Noir. Right up my. I was telling.
This one. Oh no, I thought you a different game. My fault. Go ahead.
Was it? I'm looking on the website.
Look at this, okay.
My bad, wrong game. I didn't write it down.
Red Noir. This was giving me Xenoblade Chronicles vibes. Did we actually see actual gameplay? I don't know. Did we actually see gameplay? I don't know. But I
think we did. Yeah, we did. It looks good.
I'm intrigued with this one. Like I said, I was still working. I didn't get a chance to write down notes or anything like that. But I was intrigued by it just because it looks like a modern day Xenoblade Chronicles game, and the fact that it's Konami kind of puts me like, wait, let's give them a little time to see how it's gonna turn out. But let them cook a little bit and see what it's gonna do. But I'm intrigued with this one. I think it looks pretty good.
Red Noir. Is that Rev Noir?
I think it's Rev Noir. But
Rev Noir?
The first part of it didn't look like what it actually was. I thought it was a very different game when they first showed the darkness and the lights, the light falling and the darkness. I thought it was something totally different.
I'm going to say this.
Cel-shaded.
I do appreciate the fact that Sony only showed one of these type of games. Unlike Nintendo, who will show you 5 of these type of games back to back, and you don't even know if you're looking at a different game. Because the art style,
very
all
similar.
these types, it's very simple. But I will say this though, when you get away from just the cutscenes and you saw the actual end game, it looked different than a lot of.
It looked different. It did.
It looked different. Key for me would be if this is JRPG in the sense of is doing it all on its own, or am I able? If it's action, I may look into something like this. But if it's
I'll say this level. Yeah. You said Sony, thank you for showing only one of these.
Yeah.
Well, one of those 2 companies is killing it in Japan right now, knocking it out the park, and it's the one that's showing all those types of games.
I know.
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying it for that reason. I'm with you. I'm just saying when you can't tell the difference between 5, 6 different games, you don't know which game is which because they just look that similar. I think that's too much. But they are killing it. You're right. You're right about that. But they do have certain key titles that allow them to do that. But Red Noir, that didn't look bad. That don't look bad at all. What's this next one? Sparks of Hope. No, this still Red Noir. So this one. This was the next time I said, wow. All right, go ahead, K-Bum. I can already tell you're ready to go. Go ahead, bro. You got it.
Brother. So this one I was coming back. I had a massage session, and I was driving back home, and I was trying to drive.
Wait a minute. You're not gonna just sneak this up in here. You was having a what?
I got a masseuse. We'll go once a month for 2 hours, sir.
Man.
You got a man or a woman? Be honest.
Woman. They may rub me for 2 hours, sir.
Man,
I remember I had my first masseuse. That was the weirdest experience. Like, I'm not used to having a woman hand on me like this. I was like, what's going on here? I had to get used to that first. I was like, don't touch me like that. You can't touch me.
2 hour sessions, buddy.
Am I
2 hours.
sinning, Jesus? She's touching me, Lord. She's right under my butt cheek. This is not my wife. I'm a Christian. Don't do this. Anyway, go ahead.
This dude is stupid, man.
I'm dead serious. I was in there like,
talking.
it took me about 10, 15 minutes to adjust to reality that this woman is touching. I wasn't used to it. That was
She's
weird.
paid to do it, sir.
It was weird.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I had my job. They brought in some masseuse, and there was a woman on one side, and I was sitting there waiting patiently, and there was a man on this side, and he was like, "Sir, I can take you." I was like, "Oh,
no, I'm cool."
So I sat down in the chair. Man, that dude, heavy hands. I was like, hey, bro. I walked out the chair like, hey, I think I hurt worse. I think I hurt worse. I don't like this. I'll never let a man massage me.
Oh, that's hilarious. He said, I feel worse, sir.
I feel worse. Like, I couldn't even get comfortable. I was like, and then I got to say this because it's the truth. Dude had hairy arms. And
Lord, you felt all that hair.
I was like,
See, when I go to the chiropractor, especially with my old chiropractor, he had that. We're supposed to be talking about John Wick. I don't know what we done got on. Go ahead, K-Bum. Let me stop.
Okay. Okay. So let me say why I stated the way I stated it. Because I was driving, and it was dark outside, and I'm trying to look at my screen. I'm trying to drive at the same time, and I can't really see the person, the protagonist. I just see somebody fighting, and I know, but it was even darker because it was dark outside. I was in my car, and I'm like, oh, please be it. And I'm saying in the car, it started off very soft, Baba Yaga. Then by the time that it showed, I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, Baba Yaga, which is, if you remember, this the name that they gave, that the Russian mafia gave John Wick. He was called Baba Yaga, which is the Russian for the boogeyman. And so I'm screaming into my car, into my phone, screaming Baba Yaga. So I'm excited about this game. What will make me more excited for this game? If the combat system is similar to Sifu.
Ooh, that's a good take.
If this combat system is similar to Sifu, then because Sifu, you use everything. You use cheers, pots, pans, cans, and that's John Wick type of fight. He uses anything. It actually showed him grabbing pots and throwing pencils and throwing whatever he can find, hitting you with whatever's in the environment. If they have that type of gameplay, this game is gonna be dope, and I'm here for it.
Man, before you jump in, Keith, I knew what it was as soon as I saw the combat. When I saw the suit, I was like, what is this? But when I saw the combat and the moves, I was like, this is John Wick. And then I saw the silhouette of his face. I mean, you really couldn't see that it was Keanu Reeves, but I was like, that is John Wick. And then when he smashed, I was like, when he grabbed him and he broke, I was like, this is John Wick. I know what this is. This is John Wick. And I typed it in the chat before they even named what it was. I was like, this is John Wick. It looked dope. I need to see actual gameplay. I'm with you, K-Bum. If they can take some of that seafood element and blend it with some of that James Bond element, that's a win.
That's a win.
That's a win. Visually, it looks cool, but this is all cutscene. I would like to see the actual gameplay in real time.
They show gameplay after they reveal his face. Then they show gameplay.
Okay, so that is gameplay after that.
It's gameplay, yeah.
Okay. Other than that, man, it looks cool.
I'm excited.
It looks cool. Go ahead, Keith.
Yeah, I'm with y'all. I think it all comes down to the fluidity of the combat. It can't just be combat. You can't just be fighting, just regular third person fighting. There's a fluid motion with John Wick. It has to be fluid, and it has to be creative. You can't just, look at me, I can throw weapons and punch and kick. No, like if somebody throw me on the table, if there's a box or something on the table, there has to be a command where I can pick up that thing and use it as a weapon. If they don't do that, then it ain't John Wick, and they just phoning it in. I was actually trying to look up Saber Interactive because they're the developer of the game. I was trying to see if they got any games that's like that. Also, they're doing Turok Origins, by the way. I don't know if they have anything like that. So this will be brand new. So it all boils down to that combat. I don't care how pretty the game look. I don't care 60 frames a second. I don't care. If it ain't fluid, it don't matter. It has to be that fluid John Wick thing that you came to love. So
Okay.
Now, did you ever play Sifu?
I have Sifu.
You have Sifu? You haven't really played it though?
I played enough.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If it's like that, because that combat system flows.
I'm just
And,
shocked to beat that game. I'm like, K-Bub actually beat this game.
Oh, yeah.
You get to that when you get to the dude with the bamboo stick, the bow. I was like, it ain't no way. You ain't no way you could beat this dude. I couldn't beat him.
But it's similar to your old school game, like you say. It's patterns. It's
I know
patterns.
but I just wasn't trying to. I was not trying to learn it. I'm like, okay, that's it.
It is a get good game. It's one of those games where you got to get good, and you got to lock in from the beginning of the game, because one of those games that you play, you got to play the whole game,
and you can't put it down. You can't. That's what happened. I
no,
put it down.
You can't.
It came back. I was like, I can't get good no more. I got bad. So that's what happened. This next one is, I think this is Marathon. Is this Marathon?
Yep.
Ain't this Marathon?
Yep.
It's Marathon.
Y'all don't want to talk about Marathon?
It's not that I want to talk about. Okay, let me ask this question. Oh, what type of game is Marathon?
It looks like Bungie's other game to me.
It's not.
I don't know what it is.
That's my point. This game has been teased for years, and we still are we're still confused with what type of game it is. You can't name what kind of game it is. Keith, can you name what kind of game it is?
I thought it was a looter shooter, but is it not?
I thought, but I think they changed it.
I don't know.
Now it's supposed to be an extraction. I heard it was an extraction shooter. I don't
know what they want to do.
They have done an absolutely horrendous job with this game. Absolutely horrendous. They have, the marketing is terrible. The showcase of the game is terrible. You don't know what the game is. The game is coming out in a month, and there's a play test this month. It comes out like March 5th or something like that. We don't know what the game is.
But maybe they want to surprise you.
So you want to be surprised if you get money or not?
They want to be like, voila, this is what it is.
With games like this, you can't do that.
Trust
you
us.
can't do that.
You're telling them to trust us. Trust me. That's what they say.
Did we not just see Concord?
K-Bub, you know I'm not being serious, bro.
Man, Sony is doing a terrible job with this game and Bungie. I'm vocalizing this because, Sony fan, blah, blah, blah. I'm vocalizing they're doing a terrible job with this game. They're doing a terrible job with Bungie. They have laying people off. It's not working. They've changed the game. It's not communication. It's not clear. They're working people with overtime. Sony, you're dropping the ball here. Bungie, you're dropping the ball. I'm just going to be up close and honest and just real with it.
How many millions do you think they have poured into this? Because the other one's like 400 million.
I don't know, but this has to work into be another Concord.
I don't
and this
know.
is the best I've ever seen this game visually.
It looked good. I don't. But if you ask me what it is, I have no idea. I have no idea, bro. It looks.
That's the point. But what is it? What are we playing? Is it the hero shooters and the extraction shooter? Is it the looter shooter? What is it?
It's Jack in the Box. You don't know what the clown look like.
The clown is gonna be their faces when this flops.
Okay, well let's skip.
Unless the PC community can save it.
Exactly.
Let's skip.
Exactly.
What else is to be shown? Let's see. They had a lot of.
I am tired of Soros.
Yeah.
Is
there anything else that you want to see in this? They showed.
So Soros is a pass. Now that Marvel fighting game is fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there now. Go ahead, K-Bone. You got it.
That game is fire. I am age past playing those games. Those fast twitch muscles have just faded away into the ethos. But I can look at it and it looks beautiful. I do like they're using the same voice actors from Marvel Rivals. They're also using some of the same voice actors from the TV series. So they kind of just continue that so you get the same feel with the characters. So I thought that was dope. Steve Bloom has actually been doing Wolverine since the original X-Men series. Same voice actor. He did the Marvel Alliance games, stuff like that. I'm big in the voice actors. So I think the gameplay looks dope. The game looked dope in general. It's a Sony exclusive. It's Sony, I think PC is coming out this year. I'm excited. I probably won't buy it because it's not my cup of tea, but I think it's dope. I'm excited for the game. It's a great Marvel game coming out this year.
Go ahead, Keith. I come after you.
You know me, I'm not really the fighter. But as far as like aesthetics, I think it looks beautiful. Like K-Bone was saying, graphically, man, it just looks right. It looks appropriate. It's the right amount of with this game. But other than visuals, it's a fighter. So for me, I'm not gonna be able to play this at all. But I would love to. I would love to look at this and say, "Ooh, this gets my gears going," but it doesn't. So
I'm gonna have a very controversial take here. Y'all know I thought this game looked amazing the first time I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. I'm not as impressed as I was the first time I saw it. I don't know. It's not ugly. It's just it's like, did it lose something? It don't. I don't know. I don't know why. Because y'all not lying. It's. But for whatever reason, it's like it took a step back to me, and I don't know. Maybe I just need to. I don't know. Wolverine looked dope though. I'm not as interested in this as I was before. I was like day one with this. It's like I don't care. I don't know why. I'm telling y'all, I don't know. And it may change. It may just be, I don't know. It just, something about it didn't hit this time that like it did the first time. I don't know. I don't even know why I feel it, but I do. I can't even lie.
So as a zone,
yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Set up so many traps.
I don't know. It ain't hitting like it did that first time I saw it.
They haven't changed. It hasn't changed to me.
It hasn't, but it looked like they either smaller now or they don't. They look smaller compared to the background now. They like look shorter. I don't know. I like when it was more look in your face. I don't know. There's something about it that looked different to me. But that could be.
So please check out our variety of editions.
Anyway, not bad. Definitely on my radar. I'm not saying I will get it. I ain't saying I was gonna get it, but definitely something I'll be looking out for. Y'all know I like beat 'em, the Street Fighter type beat 'em up. So it's definitely
Guilty Gears.
Yeah, Guilty Gear. All that Guilty Gears. Oh my God, that's a beautiful game. This don't feel like Guilty Gear to me. This feels, even though they make it.
Yeah, I'm saying, is that the same people?
Yeah, same people. And it looks different in how the size of the character models to the background just look disproportionate. I don't like that. And the first time I saw it didn't look like that. This time it did. Like they made them shorter and smaller in the frame. And I rather them look a lot bigger. Unless you far away from each other, then do that. But up close, the protagonist, the character should be in your face. But that's weird to me. But anyway, this is the last one I think is God of War. This was rumored. We heard people talking about it. They actually thought this was going to be, well, no, this ain't the last one. So what do y'all think about God of War trilogy? Remake. What do they mean by remake?
Hey, what's
happening? Another set of
you chopping up, Keith. We didn't hear nothing. You just said the robots got you.
Robots got you.
The robots got you, bro. They untied you down.
What about now? I was downloading something.
Yeah, they was downloading something. They was downloading, taking you over. Something was going on. Go ahead. You sound like the Matrix.
This project is still
Another set of games that I missed back in the day.
But I'm telling you.
So I'm interested in seeing what this is going to be about. But I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really care about that. What I cared about was that man, TC Carson. I was like, hey man, I had to stop what I was doing and tune in to see what he was saying. His little promo right there was amazing. That was amazing.
OG.
I gotta give him claps on that.
OG.
He was into it too.
Very
like,
good.
did y'all forget who the original is? Like
exactly.
Let me remind you.
Let me reintroduce myself.
Yeah, my name is Ho.
But no, I thought that was a good announcement, and that was a beautiful way to slightly end your show. You know,
go ahead. My wife called me just a sec.
Yeah, but K-Bomb, I'm very interested in knowing. You did play the games back in the day, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
And my wife, then girlfriend, sat and watched me play those games. That was our
agony. How'd she do that? Oh, no,
she used to love doing that back in the day, just chilling with me and play video games and talk about it. But the first thing I wrote was, why? Why? Sony, why you gotta redo everything? Why can't you just... How many times you want us to play the same thing over? Like, stop redoing everything. Huh?
How many times have they did this trilogy?
They had a remaster. So they had an HD upgrade at one point, and then they had a remaster version of the trilogy. So this would be the third time they've touched... third time they've touched this trilogy. Because I think the HD version was just them going from the PS2 to the PS3. There was an HD version that they did back in the day. And then they did a remaster version in like the PS4 era. And now they're doing a remake of it. So I'm not excited.
I'm curious. Do you think they're going to keep the same side? What was it, like a top-down isometric? You think they're going to keep all that, or you think they're going to 2018 it?
No, please, God, no. That would be a disservice. That you can't swing the chains of chaos all day with a 2018 view. You better keep that side-scrolling type of gameplay. You better not try to do that with the chains of chaos. You tripping? Nah, they can't do that. Nah, it's a whole different game if you do that. It's not even the same game.
Then what's the point of remaking
It did say remake.
If they're remaking it, God of War 3, you're not gonna really make it look no more better than that in that aesthetic, in that style.
You can still you can't, but you can't make it. It's not God of War anymore when you do it 2018.
I know, I'm with you. I'm not saying they should do 2018, but I'm just being curious. What would a remake look like?
I don't want them to remake it.
But they are. They
I don't know. I don't want it. I'm okay. I'm a huge God of War fan. I am a huge God of War fan. I played every last one of them except for Ascension.
I played Ascension.
I gave up.
And beat it.
I gave up. I played
Ascension.
It was dirty. It wasn't good.
It wasn't all that bad. It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't all that good either. And I played the remaster. I didn't go play through and finish it all the way, but I played the remaster. And I'm like, just how many times? This is my problem with Sony. And I don't know. Maybe Nintendo guys like it. I heard you guys all the time talking about. I wish they'd do a remake of Zelda Wind Waker, not Wind Waker, but Jorah's Mask or whatever it's called. And I'm like, Ocarina of Time, whatever. And I'm like, I don't want that. Like I don't.
No, hey, K-Mon, I'm on record saying
that.
I don't want to play it if they don't do voice acting and if they don't push it to the next level. If they remake the game and it's literally 1-to-1, I can close my eyes and remember what things are. I do not want an Ocarina of Time remake at all.
You said that. I remember. I do remember you saying that. But
it depends on what game they doing with Zelda. Like, I don't want Wind Waker no more. I don't want Twilight Princess. I don't want Skyward Sword because they already did that. So, like, going with what you said, K-Bum, I don't need a God of War 3 remake because they already did it. But if you're going to go back and do the original 2 and make it look like God of War 3 remake, I'm with that. I go back and play those and see how I look, see those games looking a lot better. But I don't really see what they can do beyond 3 because 3 looked amazing in that art form, that style. You can't get no better looking than that. That game still looks good. So I'm just curious. We still got to talk about this Sons of Sparta, but I don't know. I ain't going to say I don't want it, but I got my theory on what's going on here. I got my theory. I feel like Sony, going back to what you were saying about Marathon and Concord, Sony has squandered this generation, and I don't think they got much of the big stuff to really fill it up because they squandered a lot of their money on those multi-plats and
what they live service.
Yeah, all that. I think they screwed up this generation, but we'll get there. Let's get out this last game.
Okay.
And then we can start. And then we can do our summations, and then we get out here and we can say all this stuff. So, what did y'all think of Sons of? I got to just say
Sparta. Go ahead, Keith.
It's one of them flash games, man. You turn on Google, get your keyboard and mouse, and you play it. No, I really don't have no thoughts. It wasn't something that I was interested in playing. I do like the fact that TC's narrating. That can spark an interest, but it didn't seem like it's something I wanted to invest my time into. Yeah, I don't. Visually, it wasn't. Yeah, no, I'm all right. I'm not. See, but at the same time, I'm not the biggest God of War fan, so I'm not really connected to the universe like that. So my take is it's a no, but I think it is cool that TC's narrating.
K-Bomb?
Who asked for this?
Okay.
Wait a minute. Here we go.
I'm confused. Y'all confusing me.
No. Okay.
Y'all
okay.
want new stuff now.
No. Here you go, Level.
I'm lost.
Here's an idea.
I
Xbox.
am puzzled and bamboo. I'm
Xbox.
perplexed.
I'm gonna help you understand this, Level. Hey, Xbox, make a game about Master Chief, but before he became Master Chief.
I don't think that's a bad
We like Halo. We like Master Chief Halo. We love God of War because he's God of War. I don't want to see human Master Chief with regular guns doing regular people stuff. I don't want to see God of War with a little spear and shield. But that was boring. That was snooze worthy. Who asked for this?
Nobody asked for it.
That's like, hey, play Mario before he was Mario when he was just doing plumbing. There's a plumbing simulator. Go play this plumbing simulator where he's an actual plumber. Like who?
You know what? I guess I'm gonna be out on my own on this. I didn't think it looked bad. It's cool to me. I ain't asked for it.
The art style is trash.
The art is kind of. The art is asking. The art style is leaving you desiring
it's
more.
Low budget.
But it look. I'm not mad at it. I really am.
People made this game. This game looked like 2 people made it.
But you know what?
It's not even indie quality.
It feels artsy. It feels like one of those artsy games that's not
artsy.
Games that's not meant to blow you away. It's meant to look the way it looked. Like intentional. It don't look good. It don't look great. But it has aspects that I like. I thought it was. Hey, that don't look too bad. I'll try that out. That's kind of how I felt about it. I'll try it out.
I just watched David Jaffe play this game, and I said, "Ew, is this still alpha? Is this still alpha gameplay? Because ew,
I don't feel that way about it. It is not the best looking game. It's not the most impressive looking game, but for what it is, it's interesting.
David Jaffe just got mad and turned the game off in the stream.
He trash.
Yeah, that.
Well, but he created the first God of War, so he does have a say in this. I'm sorry. I understand David Jaffe.
This is the same dude that didn't know to blow up the wall.
I understand, but he has a say because he created the first God of War series. So if anybody has a say in this, David Jaffe does.
I'm gonna say this. I'm not mad at it. Okay, I don't want to. Y'all gonna crucify me for this. I would probably play this one faster than I would play the Transylvania.
You know what? You play that trash game. It's out now. Go play it. It's out now.
I'm serious.
Go
I would probably play that one faster than I
It's
play
out
Transylvania.
right now. Go spend your $30. Go spend your $29.99.
It ain't $30 worth. No.
Go spend your $29.99. It's out right now. Shadow drop. Shadow dropped.
So we have basically watched, and you guys have recapped the whole 60-minute Sony State of Play presentation. We literally watched the whole thing. It's 2 hours and 30 minutes. We have given you everything we got. We left it all on the field. So the question is, and we kind of touched on it at the beginning, I need verdicts, whys, I need grades. Who want to go first?
I think we should leave the Sony guy for last, but I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm going to give it a B. I'm going to give it a solid B. I think they had great pacing. I think they had great titles. I think they had a lot of titles, including games that we've seen before. But that was that wasn't the issue.
My mind. He said,
the issue.
I'm sorry, Dark Week.
What do you say?
He said, I'm out my mind. He said, when I said I'll play this over Castlevania, he's like, you are out your mind. I mean, I can play both. They both in the same vein to me. But no, I ain't gonna lie. Castlevania does look better. I ain't gonna lie. Let me stop fronting. Castlevania looks better. But I'm not mad at it though. Go ahead, Keith. My bad, Keith. My bad.
Yeah, man. Y'all and Dark. Y'all go in the corner and have that conversation. No, I think B. I think it had great pacing. I think it had great games. It had games that we've seen before, but it had enough new titles that we didn't know was coming. I think it was a solid B. I was going to say conference for some reason. I think it was a good showcase. I didn't have a problem with it. I'm not in the hack and slash mood right now, as I stated, over and over and over again. And they had a lot of titles like that. But for the people that enjoy those titles, they had those in abundance. They had a moment where they showed like some games that kind of slowed the press conference down, showcase down. But one of those games I thought was actually good, which is Mina. But they started the show off with a banger, and a first impression is the last impression. And I can't wait to play Kena. It's a few games that I can't wait to play. So I say good job, Sony. I had to give them a solid B. I was still waiting on some Intergalactic. That would have been dope to see.
1,000%.
But it is what it is.
Okay,
that's my grade.
Since you said K-Bum is going to come at the end, I guess I go. So I'm gonna give it a solid. I said it was decent in the chat, and I'm gonna stand there. It's a C plus. I'm not gonna say it's quite a B for me. It's a C plus. It was decent. It was solid. If there was stuff here for me, nothing. I guess I was grading this on the fact that the PlayStation 5 has been out for a minute now. and we still waiting on though. Ghost of Yote, Spider-Man 2, and Ragnarok. Astrobot.
Ratchet.
And Ratchet and Clank. That's the Ratchet and Clank and Miles Morales. I'm waiting for the killer, and we Yote, Spider-Man 2. Where's the killer? And so for that reason, that's why it's not a B for me. This is C plus for me. I love Kena. Kena was unexpected, and I thought they was finna blow. I was like, man, they starting with Kena. Oh, they finna blow this out the water. It was decent for me. A few titles that I wasn't expecting. Some new titles, like Keith said. Nothing that would make me go buy a PlayStation 5, and that's why I can't give it a B. Nothing that would make me run out and buy a PlayStation 5 in what they showing. So for me, it was a solid showing. Not quite B. Right under B. C plus for me. It wasn't trash by no means. It was definitely better than the state of the Nintendo Partnership Direct. But it wasn't Microsoft's to me. I think Microsoft still had, out of the three, I still think Microsoft had the better presentation. But they did have a lot of games here. Can't knock it. They had a lot here. So C plus.
Okay. A C plus. All right. So we got a solid B and a C plus. So they hit it out the gate with the first game. It was kind of going through it. Originally, I had it graded lower. Agree with Keith because they were missing. I was wanting more first party. What I was wanting towards the end, they gave me more first party. They gave me the Soros and the God of War, whatever, blah blah blah. But I was still missing the big hitter, the bangers. Right, the John Wick got me. So first part, I was waiting for Intergalactic. I was waiting for that. It didn't show up, so I was pretty bummed out. So originally the score was lower, but then I said, you know what? It had at least three moments that I said, wow, right, and that was three more moments than the Nintendo Direct had, and so I was like, you know what? They wowed me. They did wow me. But then I went back again and said, you know what? How many new announcements were made? I said, you know what? How many of these games? Because I stated it felt samey. I stated that it felt like the Video Game Awards. And Level stated it felt similar to Nintendo. So I said, you know what? And I remember our conversation that we said, we talked about wow, we also talked about newness. So I said, let me go back and take a look at what new games announcements that they showed. And I started and I said, okay, well, that was new. Kena was new. The DLC with Ghost of Yote, I'm not going to count that. But
that's new. That's new.
It's a DLC. It's a DLC. I'm not counting because it's DLC.
But like you said, it's a different game. You said you literally broke down.
I know. I want to give a high criteria.
DLC, so
I want to get a high criteria.
Okay.
And I said new announcement. Legacy Kane was new. DOA was new. Crescent Moon was new. The Rayman announcement was new. Mina was new. Neva was new. The Shinobi Ops was new. The Birdman was new. Silent Hill was new. John Wick was new. God of War was new. Both versions. And so I said, you know what? That's a lot of new stuff, actually. And so it actually raised the grade up that I had for it. So I say, you know what? Maybe I'm being too harsh. There was a lot of newness in this direct. So for me, it ended up being a solid B. I did have it lower because I wanted Intergalactic. I wanted more bangers from first party. I wanted to see some other stuff that the first party has been cooking. But Kena was a wild enough moment to keep that first party high enough for me. But, the other wild moments kind of helped there. So for me, it was a solid B. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I wanted more
from Sony. As Level stated, being 5 years into the system and not having the big hitters really selling your system. But even with that, I thought this Direct was better than some of the other ones. I liked it. Gave it a solid B.
Okay. All right. I see Comic Book Crunch said he gives it a B. Dark Wing said I give it a B. Kina was fired. That new control. And Solos, how you say that?
It's probably Soros.
Soros, okay. I thought that's right.
Soros.
Okay, Soros looks dope. And the new Castlevania hotness got him a solid B for me. Okay, like I said, for me, I'm not mad at B. I'm not mad at B at all. For me, it was like I feel like C+ is right where my feelings is at. So that's right under B. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like none of this will make me go out and buy a PlayStation 5. Like Kina maybe. I don't know if I can name any other game that will make me go buy the system. And that's kind of what I was grading it on. Like, I want a reason to be here. Kina was about that on the only announcement that, like, I was like, oh my God. And then, what was the other one that I said I jumped up? Oh yeah, Windless, Project Windless.
Yeah,
that
Windless.
Was the other one. So it was a good. It was solid. It was solid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at it. I enjoyed what I saw. It was a lot of filler, but I enjoyed what I saw. So, but I think overall presentation, I'm still with you, K-Bum. I think Microsoft killed it. And I wanted to play everything Microsoft showed. I wanted to play.
To be fair,
yeah.
Microsoft Showcase was a different type of showcase, though.
And that's why I'm saying, like, one of my things was I said it to Nintendo. I'm saying it here with Sony. Trim the fat. Like, some of this stuff could have been trimmed, and we could have had a 30-minute, and you just wowed us because you just had. But I know they got to appeal to the nostalgia, to those indie, and they try to appeal to a smorgasbord of people. Like K-Bone said, Sony does have a well-rounded approach to their state of plays where they talking to everybody. So I would say Microsoft didn't. Microsoft had 4 games, and they showed those 4 games. Nintendo kind of was the same as Sony, but Nintendo with their partner showcase just felt like y'all just should have put that in the indie direct and let it be, because y'all ain't really showing y'all partners. So it was terrible. I was like, what could we expect? But now I'm looking at this one, but y'all said Konami got that deal, so what could we? They couldn't get that, and that's mostly where all the new stuff was at, was with Konami. So a lot of the new stuff was with Konami, but no, it was good. It wasn't bad. I enjoyed myself. I didn't feel like this was terrible. I don't feel like this was. It was meh up until Windless after the key. When I said that in the chat, Keith, it was between Kina and Windless. It was meh in between there. It was a lot of get this mess out of here. But it turned up, and I was like, oh, it's not bad, not bad at all. C+. So with that being said, we are 2 hours and 43 minutes, man. We giving y'all some long podcasts. We got to wrap this up. So with that being said, we gonna sign out. Let these dudes sign out. Starting with K-Bum Twitch. Go ahead.
Yeah, no problem, man. I enjoyed today. I enjoyed the Sony dropping some information on us. One thing I did like about this, most of everything they showed comes out before the half of the year is out. A lot of what they showed comes out before the end of August. There was only one game that was 2027. And another game that was after, but most of the games they show comes out in the first half of this year. And I thought that's unlike Sony. Sony likes to give you things that's like 3 to 4 or 5 years down the road. There was like like the DOA and God of War. That's years down the line. It's just saying it's in development. But most of the stuff they actually show comes out before the half of this year. So I thought that was cool. So I enjoyed it. Enjoyed the conversation with the homies. Enjoyed the comment section. As usual, you guys came through. Appreciate it. Catch you guys next week.
All right. Mr. Brandon Norris, the floor is yours, bro.
Yeah, man. For those who stuck with us for the entire 2 hours, man, I appreciate it. For those who had to leave early, I still appreciate you. It was a good turnout. We had a good time talking about some games. It's good to be a gamer, first and foremost. It's good to be a gamer. We got stuff on the way. And in a strange turn of events, you could probably play most of this where you want to play it, and you don't have to make that grandiose choice anymore. Oh, I gotta go get this device just to play this, unless it's that specific IP like a God of War. You gotta go get you a PlayStation or possibly a PC. But anyways, man, it was fun rocking with y'all, listening to y'all in the chat, and like K-Bone said, I'll see you next week.
All right. Yeah, man, I enjoyed myself tonight. I always enjoy jumping on here with you guys, jumping in the chat, seeing all these people in here. Comic Book Crunch, you want me to spit? You want me to rap, man, on this outro? Man, I ain't got that cooked up right now. Anyway, yeah, because I be having to remember my lyrics, man. I got it, so I be thinking of, okay, let me see what I can spit. Let me see. I'm tired, man.
Don't do it, Level. Don't get booed off the stage.
All right, okay.
Don't get booed off the stage.
I'm that old school, call me new school. Textbook, I school you. Treat me like I was washed up. Now they looking like ooh. Bout mine like I'm foo-boo. Bout Christ, what a big do. Lock you up with these bars. Wrap you up like a spin do. See, I was minding my own, relaxing at home, chilling on silent. Y'all thought it was wise to poke at the bear and wake up the giant. Down feet fum on your track. For my Christ, I go black. Anyway, let me stop. I forgot the rest of the verse. So anyway, there you go. But yeah, man, welcome to, we about to get out of here. I'm tired. Sony did that thing. Hopefully, maybe next week we might be back. If not, we talking about what we want to talk about. We're going to talk about pragmatic comparison debate. And are we giving NVIDIA enough praise for the architecture inside of the Switch 2? That's one of the topics I want to talk about next week. Are we not giving these people the proper praise when we look at how these games are compared to these more powerful systems on the Switch 2? Is enough praise been heaped on NVIDIA? That's the question. You guys, y'all get y'all thoughts on that for next week. If we get a direct, then we'll be back talking about the direct. This is the Live Level Gaming Podcast. Thank everybody for tuning in. Till next time, y'all be safe and blessed. Deuces. Peace.
But we got smacked. But we got smacked. But we got smacked. But we got